What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me for another week. Friday Fuss. Got a few things, couple different things to talk about. A few movie reviews. Gonna talk about WandaVision. I'm gonna explain it. I know I'm waiting for a lot of you guys to watch it and catch up, and we'll talk about it again Sunday. But I am going to explain what is really going on. I know it's kind of confusing, and I'm going to explain what you actually are kind of watching. Now, I'm not going to say I got all the answers, but I do got a couple things that'll help it all make sense. And also, we got a couple other things to talk about tonight as well. Mix it on up. From Dave Chappelle, then got the DZs. He then got sick. And we'll talk about a little bit of that. Take a moment of silence for legendary Hank Aaron, who passed away. That man put up with a lot. He put up with a lot at the time when the country wasn't ready for it, and he handled it with a grace and dignity that many of us couldn't say we would have been able to do, including even myself. I mean, this man, when he was getting ready to break the all-time home run record, which is really pretty much the greatest record in sports in American history, really. Baseball was the number one sport in America at the time, bigger than the NFL and NBA combined. Wasn't as many entertainment options as it is in the world at that time. And this man was getting up to 3,000 death threat letters. They used to take time and write it. I hate you. I hate you. You will die, no gooder. No gooder die. He would get up to 3,000 of those a day. A day, every day. And he still went out there, performed, did it. And man, it was something else, man. But he passed away at the age of 86, which is also scary to me because, as I get older, I know people that's getting up around that age, and life is short, precious, man. Even at 86, it's still too young, man. It's life is something else, but you don't want to leave either, do you? But anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate for the Hammer. Also, I'm gonna talk about the movie Soul a little bit. I ain't gonna really get into that too much because I'm gonna wait till Sunday to talk about that a little bit more. Also, I'm gonna bring up Salt and Pepper. A couple memories with little sisters, Salt and Pepper. They got a new show coming up. I want to know what y'all thoughts are on that. Also, the National Guard. If y'all ain't aware, people is trying to make a big deal about that the National Guard was sleeping in parking garage. I'm gonna talk about that, give you my thoughts on that as well. So stay tuned. I'm gonna make this a live call-in show once I start to not talk about the movies as much and I start to talk about everything else. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to call in and we can start to talk about that and everything else as well. And the food stamps. Biden is putting more money on your books. Okay. He only been in the job a couple days. Why is it only, how can he do this in a couple days, but Trump couldn't put money on your books or issue out food stamp relief for people whose hours has been cut? I mean, what's up with that? Anyway, also, I got a new movie info. The new Thor is about to come out, as well as The Shy season 4. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Carol Baskin complaining, talking about Tiger King done did her wrong. Carol Baskin, that bitch. Carol Baskin, she hacked up her husband and she fed her husband to the tiger. I know, I'm Joe Exotic. I know exactly what she did. I had a tiger in the Tiger Soul, man, that you can pick up that song in my gift shop, Joe Exotic. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. And I appreciate everybody and all y'all support. Now, before I get into that, that was a lot of stuff I want to talk about. That was a long little rundown. And I've been up a lot and doing stuff, so I didn't want to be up for 3 hours today, but we'll see how it go. All right. Support Gaming. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? John Blaze, happy Friday to you too, man. Cash Money, what's up? What's up? Should watch WANDAVISION, bro. I watched 5 minutes and it looked so whack and black and white, almost fell asleep. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not saying, I'm gonna explain it and I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I don't like it. I really don't like it, but I understand a little bit about what's going on, and I'm gonna explain that in a second. Let's see, support Gaming. We'll see, man. I'll check back with you on that. R.I.P. to the GOAT, Hank. That's what's up. What's up? Welcome to the Friday Fuss. One journey, make it count. One journey. Thanks for being so supportive on the channel and all the great comments and everything. I appreciate you. And also checking in on Twitch. I appreciate you. And also thank you for the support to the channel. I really appreciate you and everything. And your understanding and everything. I appreciate you, One Journey, to help, let's make it count. Corinne, Julianne, Corinne, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Happy Friday to you too. What's good, brother Ray? White only pie, Ray. That Ray. What's up, brother Ray? How you doing, man? Let's see, Frank Nitty. What's up? From the Untouchables, Frank Nitty. You coming with me? I'm Al Capone, okay, Frank? Hey, I appreciate y'all. What's up? What's up? Desiree, how you doing, sis? I appreciate you. Soul, a better version of Inside Out. Okay, I don't know what Inside Out is. I'm not familiar with that. And I'm not a big animation person either. I don't really like animation. I just cannot watch animation for some reason. It's hard. But Soul is a good looking animation movie. Jamie Foxx. It's a little deep though. That was deep. And I don't exactly agree with the concept, but the problem may be because it's it's aimed at children, and then it start making people think and start the brainwashing early. Somebody asked me in the comments, that just remind me, because I said something earlier the week about how I wanted to see RoboCop, and then I didn't realize how I was being brainwashed. Then he said, how was RoboCop brainwashed? It was brainwashing you to transhumanism way of thinking. You don't know what that is, go ahead and put that in YouTube when you're done watching it. When you're done watching this, you put that in and you check that out and see what that is. Put in the negative sides of that, then go down that rabbit hole. Okay, because that's a deep one. It's got a whole bunch of other stuff about, having sympathy for that. That's also part of the transhuman. And also got you thinking it's okay to have being policed by the robotic police. Then what will happen? How many times we see that go wrong in the movies? Anyway, a lot of stuff on that. But if you start to believe in this and that, then when that stuff does come to pass, you'll be supporting it because you'll have these good feel-good memories embedded in your brain. And you'll be like, oh, no, this is cool. That'd be better. It'd be just like RoboCop. He was good. Next thing you know, just be just like Outside the Wire with the Gumps. They decide to preempt on you. So you never know. Anyway, that would beep. I didn't know I want to go that deep. Frank Nitty, love you too, man. I appreciate you, bro. Oops, my bad. Hey, Sally Ann, what's going on? How you doing, sis? Talking and grubbing. How you doing, brother? We need to talk about it. Who you got? A-Rod or Brady? I'm going with Brady. He got the better team, man. But A-Rod, he the better player, but we'll see. I don't know. What's up with the NBA? We have to talk. Got a lot to talk about. Stony Rock, what's good? I appreciate you coming through. All right, it's a movie. That's what they like to make you think. That what they make you think, man. Then you go and they come and they put it. Hey, you know what though? That stuff is already made. You need to type in DARPA, DARPA, military robots, or DARPA, four-legged. You know, they got a four-legged thing, robotic four-legged thing that you can put guns on. You can't kick it over. That thing can run and chase your ass faster than you can run. It can go up mountains, hills. What if they unleash the robotic dogs on? Who let the dogs out? What you gonna do? Man, you'd be surprised, man, the stuff they got. Go down there, man. I can tell y'all some stuff, boy. People think this, that. They making this stuff. Type in Osimo, Honda Osimo. Dude, that robot is, boy. Put in Honda Osimo, Osimo. Check that out. That boy ain't no joke. What did you put a gun in his hand and start putting bulletproof vests and doing this and that and stuff? Boy, it gets scary. Anyway, I love RoboCop, but the shooting scenes always disturb me. That's the best part. How you love RoboCop but don't like the shooting scenes? I used to love that gun. Yeah, I know. I'll buy that for $1. That RoboCop gun that came out of his leg. Shoot out the 3-round burst. I had to get that sound effect down packed, boy. I had to go play with my G.I. Joes and make everybody get shot like RoboCop. Biden is a disaster in 3 days. Oh, wow. How is that? Please explain. How is it a disaster already in 3 days? I'd like to hear that. And I'd love for you to come and explain some of that when I put it out there. All right. Now, yeah, you're going to have to come on up, man, when I put it up there. Hey, that's the facts right there. Subliminal messages is what they call. Here's another one to put into your search bar on YouTube. Predictive programming. Predictive programming. Go on and down that rabbit hole and check that out. Predictive programming and see what you may, Anyway, I'm not saying every single thing you look into is accurate, but I'm not saying that it's not either. I'm just saying everything ain't just, surface things is all I'm saying. Especially when they building them. If the stuff wasn't being built, okay, whatever. But the stuff is existing now, so that's the thing that makes it scary. Biden shut down the Keystone Pipeline. So is that good or bad in your opinion, John Blaze? Let me know. Robots are creepy though. What are you doing up in my house? Hey, man, I have to do it. I have to do, man. I like it, so I take it. That's what I do. I like it, I take it. What you do about it, man? Just meet the blacks. All right, let me get ready to get to WandaVision. Let's see, Jay, I know it's the best part, but mainly when the machine went haywire and shoot up that poor man. Hey, yeah, that's RoboCop. But RoboCop, you talk about the Ed 209. It's a disaster. What is he doing for black people after they got him elected? It's been 3 days. But he is putting food stamps on their books. He is about to make sure people get another check. But you can't say it's a disaster in 3 days. What has he done for black people? What? In 3 days? He got 4 years. Good grief. I'm not saying that is everything is, it's 3 days. How many people on what job you got where they can fire you, say it was a disaster in 3 days? You didn't even do nothing yet. This guy, woo-wee. 50,000 jobs gone by Biden. How? Who lost 50,000 jobs in 3 days? What happened? Please explain. I missed this. Inform me. See, that's the thing. Another thing, people don't have an open mind, and they already have their minds made up when they go into dialogue and conversation. Therefore, it's pointless. I always keep an open mind, and I'm always continually reviewing and editing the situation. If the situation is always evolving. So like a show, once that show is out, I'll talk about it and stuff, but the show is out. It ain't going to be continually evolving, I guess, until the next episode. Politics is always evolving. I'm going to look at this, then I'll decide on that and make a decision. So, but I like to go off of facts, not feelings. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Let me ask one more. Y'all got a lot of good questions, man. I want to talk about WandaVision. Yeah, I was just about to say that. All right, let me get into WandaVision. Let me get in there. He says it's a disaster. I'm about to come back, man. You say, how could I not know the pipeline? Okay, but the pipeline was polluting a lot of stuff as well. The Keystone Pipeline, how many people was protesting for that not to be built on their land? It shouldn't have been there in the first place. So you can argue those 50,000 jobs should have never been there. But I guess if you don't give a damn about the environment or the Native Americans' land or land ownership rights or none of that, then to hell with that. It's a job. So, you can't always just say job this, job that. I remember that nobody wanted that damn pipeline built there, and it could have been other things done. So y'all got to look into that stuff. CJ, I ain't seen you in so long, man. Where the hell you been, man? They took you away, man. They called you, put you in the Yale. All right. We're going to have to come back to the politics, or else I ain't going to never be able to get to Wanda. All right. So let me pull up Wanda, and then we're going to come back into the politics. We're going to bring it back. All right. So, and there's going to be a lot of explaining it. I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can in an easy to understand way. But first of all, you need to really be a fan of the MCU to really understand this. I am a big fan of the MCU. In case you didn't know, I do. I like it. I do it. Okay? But I used to be in the comics too when I was younger. Now they have added some things that I don't watch in comics. I'm not into comics anymore. So it is a lot of things that I'm unfamiliar with. So I'm going to give you, this does have a mixture of a little bit of comic in it too. Oh man. Of course, my phone dies. And I had a little bit of thing I wanted to put on here. Let me go ahead and plug it in right quick. And while I'm doing that, so I'm going to bring in a little bit of info right quick that you guys might not know, and then I'll double back. So, WandaVision, the black girl that's in WandaVision, she trying to talk to Wanda in episode 3. And I know everybody ain't seen all of WandaVision, and y'all keep on commenting. I love it. I'm going to come back and get to them, some of them. And while I talk, I may put some up. Okay. But, so the black girl that's talking to Wanda, and if you saw episode 3, one thing I don't like this black and white stuff, but I'm going to explain why it's like that. The idea behind that also. But I don't like it either. But it's a simulation. Okay, is what's happening. And the black girl is trying to wake her up. Now, the black girl, this is where you really need to be into the MCU. The black girl is Rambo daughter. You saying what? Okay. Captain Marvel movie. Captain Marvel movie was in 94 or 5 or something like that. That's when Captain Marvel movie happened. And remember, Captain Marvel best friend was the black girl. See, now my memory, I can't remember the name, but her name was Rambo too. Let me see. Better yet, I'll just go down to Captain Marvel on here. But her daughter, remember, her daughter was there, and her daughter was seeing everything going on. I think it was Maria was the mom. Yeah, Maria Rambo. Okay. And so her daughter, Monica, at 11 years old. So that's Monica Rambo trying to help her as a grown woman now in today's time. That's Monica Rambo trying to help her, from what I've seen and understand, trying to help her, Wanda, and them get, well, I think it's really she trying to help Wanda because Vision is dead. Unless it's another theory. See, this part is kind of the tricky part on that, because if it depends. So what part of the future this is, it could be a part in the future because, and I'm kind of skipping ahead a little bit. And this is let me see, go back to where it was. So it could be into the future still, but it could be into the future where between I believe Infinity War, where we saw them living together in Sokovia. And when they was in Sokovia, they was living like regular man and wife, remember? And he was looking with this white guy appearance instead of the robotic appearance, because Vision is actually a robot from Age of Ultron. He was built for Ultron's new perfect body, and he was going to be, of course, evil, but Tony Stark and Bruce Banner hacked into him and put Jarvis into him. That's Jarvis AI. Jarvis was the artificial intelligence that Tony Stark had developed, his artificial butler, who he used to control Iron Man. That's why after that, it was a different voice. I believe it was a woman that he would talk to when he would control Iron Man, because he put Jarvis into Vision. So really, Vision is Jarvis. And another fun fact is the actor that played Jarvis, the voice, is the same guy. You just actually get to see him now. But in all the Iron Man movies, Paul Bettany was the voice of Jarvis. And now you see he's also, you get to see his face now as Vision. So that's another thing. So we could be in the future before Vision was killed in Infinity War, because Vision is dead. But there is a twist, because with Vision, before he died, he was in Wakanda. I got to back all this stuff up to make it all go back for those who ain't got it, and I'm going to put it in chronological order. But I'm just talking about where we are right now. So Vision, when they was trying to save him in Infinity War, Shuri, who is Black Panther's sister, was trying to upload his consciousness so they could pull out the Mind Stone and destroy it. That way, Thanos didn't have all the Mind Stone, all the Infinity Stones. But they failed. They wasn't able to completely upload his consciousness. And Thanos, Scarlet Witch, Wanda, ended up destroying it inside of Vision and killing him. But because Thanos had the time stone, he was able to reverse the time, then pull the stone out of Vision's head, then kill Vision that way. Vision died twice in that movie. Wanda killed him, then Thanos brought him back to life. Then he just brought him back to life to kill him right back, but take the stone out his head. And then when he did that, he did the snap. And that's when he snapped. That boy snapped. When he snapped, boy, he snapped. And when he snapped, that's when he killed all of damn near half of the world, the universe. And when he did that, Wanda died, Black Panther and all those people died. So when they came back and brought it into that wasn't Infinity War. That was Infinity War. Yeah. I might be saying the wrong one. What was it? What was the one before Infinity War? Let's see. Let me see if y'all saying it or do I got it right. Anyway. Y'all lost. I figure a lot of y'all ladies is lost. Anyway, when they came and brought everybody back in the final movie, when everybody came back, once they had recreated the gauntlet and everything, because it was a time jump, everybody came back. Wanda, Black Panther came back, all of that. Everybody was cheering in the theater too when Black Panther came back, boy. It was like, yeah, like he was like he really was gone at that time. But I guess who knows. But anyway, everybody was happy, boy. And he came back. Everybody came back, but Vision didn't come back because Vision was killed before the snap. Vision was killed before the snap, so Vision didn't come back. All right, so people want to know, well, what is this? What are they watching? So it's like a 1950s I Dream of Jeannie type stuff. Now, the creator of all this stuff, Kevin Feige, with the executive behind all the movies, he put this in because he grew up watching Nick at Night. And I remember Nick at Night. And I watched it for a little bit. It was all right, but I ain't watching all that stuff that long. But he really liked it. I remember growing up, a friend could only watch Nick at Night. He could watch like Rambo or something with killing. We used to always make fun of him. He probably a serial killer today or something. I don't know what the hell he doing. But anyway, so he got a real soft spot for Nick at Night and that type of era stuff, but he never knew how he could probably incorporate it into his work. And so when this opportunity came, he saw a comic series that was done around 2015 where Vision had kind of created himself and put himself in an alternate reality, living as a suburban dad in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. And that gave him the opportunity and the idea to incorporate his love for Nick at Night into his work, which is Marvel Universe. See, when you get up high up and stuff, you could just, put your ideas into effect like that. And what they gonna do, what they gonna say. But anyway, so that's why it is that way. Now, what I'm thinking, what we're watching is a simulation, and some people are in on it, but they can't say nothing. Like the black neighbor and old girl, who I like a lot. What's her name? She Catherine Hahn. I like Catherine Hahn. And anyway, she's been in a lot of stuff. She got a show she was just in actually called not this. Miss Fletcher. Miss Fletcher is crazy. You check that out. Y'all want to watch something? Miss Fletcher is pretty good. It's interesting. She's a single mom. Her son just went away to college. It just came out last year. 7 episodes, she started exploring her sexuality as a single mom, empty nester. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, as we go and move back on to the regularly scheduled program, people like her and other people, they kind of know what's going on, but they not trying to say nothing. They kind of maybe get in trouble or something. They kind of led to it a little bit in episode 3, and then she kind of shut up the brother, and then they both left, and they trying to wake them up. Every other time you see something weird, it like click back like they in the Matrix. And then if you really notice the commercials, it'll be saying something like Hydra or sponsored by Hydra. And Hydra was like basically the Nazis. And so if now you got to go back into the timeline of who Wanda is. All right. So we know Vision, a robot. I already explained he was created by Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. All right. Wanda and her brother, they grew up in Sokovia. All of this is in the movie Age of Ultron. They don't show everything I'm about to say, but they mention it and explain it. So her and her brother, who was Quicksilver, was growing up in Sokovia, and a Stark Industries bomb blew up their building and, messed them up, messed their family up, killed this and that, traumatized them. They grew up hating Stark Industries and what they stood for. They began to volunteer to work with Hydra in experiments, and that's how they got their powers. They were working to destroy Stark and everybody with Hydra. They were working with Ultron, the evil artificial intelligence robot in the movie Age of Ultron, which is a really good movie, actually. I like the Marvel movies. But anyway, they worked with him, and they was trying to destroy Tony Stark until they realized that Ultron didn't just want to destroy Tony Stark. He wanted to destroy all of humanity. And that's when they decided to turn against Ultron. Okay. And so she got a little twisted and a little upset because her brother got killed in that movie, Quicksilver. They couldn't call him Quicksilver because they had the character named Quicksilver. This is where politics of movie making comes into play. So they had the same character in 2 movies. He was in X-Men, but they called him Quicksilver in X-Men. And he was in X-Men Futures Past. No, he was in that, and he wasn't in that. He was in X-Men, whatever the last couple movies is that they made with the first class people. Anyway, so they allowed the character to be in the movie, but they wouldn't let him use the name Quicksilver. So that's why they called him Pietro. But he moved fast still and everything, and his same name and everything. Anyway, he got killed trying to save Hawkeye in that movie. And she was traumatized. If you remember the movie, they lifted up a whole part of the city into the sky. That's what Ultron had happening. And while she was trying to defeat Ultron, she was going to end up dying, but Vision saved her. And so, they started being cool. They got a little friendship. I think they in the Matrix right now, but I think it's really for her more so than this Vision. But so we see that that when they was in, I think, Captain America Civil War, they was on the sidelines. Vision pretty much was programmed to like keep her there, but like as a friend without her really realizing it. By the time she realized it, she was pissed. Her and Vision fought on separate sides in Captain America Civil War, and she ended up in jail. until Captain America rescued her at the end and stuff. So it's a lot of stuff. They got a lot of things going on. I think that somehow, some way, that she's maybe captured or something, or somebody has got her in some type of matrix trying to keep her programmed. But it's something going on, because in episode 3, you can see that as Monica, I believe, was trying to, I believe that was Monica Rambeau. She may have been using a different name in the Matrix, but she got kicked out. And when she got kicked out, she was landing like it came out of something. So it may be some type of alternate dimension or something, because where did she come out of? And she was like in the middle of the grass in some type of military base. I think they trying to steady evolve the Matrix or the brainwashes she in, because you see the first couple is in that black and white stuff, real corny 1950s Bewitched, I Dream a Genie type stuff, and now the third episode is some old Brady Bunch 60s early 70s type stuff. And I think that they trying to steadily up their programming, because I think it's starting to break down. And I think they trying to keep, just like keeping her, how she's pregnant by Vision. What'd he do? Stick his little 12-volt adapter up in her? How the hell he get her pregnant? He got a Microsoft. He's a robot. How is he doing that? I mean, what? He just stuck his little USB up in her. What the heck? So I don't know, man. I think it's something going on, and some type of brainwashing. She having a baby in like a week, twins, from a robot. So I think something ain't right, and it's some type of brainwashing going on. And they had some type of military base, and I think she's getting manipulated. All right. Let me make sure that pretty much, let's get to some of these comments. All right. Let me go and see what y'all talk about. We'll be in Technicolor in episode 3. I know, right? Now, I don't exactly like this, though. I hope they hurry up and get through with it. Especially, the only thing that helps is this 30-minute episodes. Nah, he put his hardware in a soft drive. He downloaded a baby in it. Downloaded the baby. Yeah, I know, right? He was gooning Wanda out. Yeah, I know, right? Pieces of a woman birth versus WandaVision. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Jay, can you show Your Honor? What's up, Steelers? You want me to play Your Honor what? On Twitch? Is that what you mean? Your Honor is definitely worth it. So we'll see. Let me go ahead and go up to some of the comments that I missed. I'm sure Wanda and Quicksilver are both Magneto's offspring. Might be right. Okay, might be wrong. No, you actually are right. But that's in the comic books, because their last name is Maximoff, which is, Magneto's name. That's a good point. But they never, I don't recall them bringing that up in the movies. But in the comics, that is his kids. See, Wanda Maximoff. And so if you go to like X-Men, and Magneto, if they put his whole name on here, let's see. Eric Lyncher. Okay, they got it. They got his name as Lyncher. Huh. See, they changed it. They changed it because, yeah, I believe his name was Maximoff in the comics. But not in the movies. Like I say, I didn't remember them saying it in the movies, but I do remember something like that in the comics. Let me see something. Let me do a quick search. Let's see. Is Magneto Wanda dad? Let's see. That's a good point, and as far as I know, it is. But I don't think so in the movies. Let's see. Who is Scarlet Witch dad? Robert Frank, Wanda Maximoff father. Okay. Is Scarlet Witch related to Magneto? Is a human with the ability to offer. For a time, she was believed to be the daughter of Magneto and his late wife, Roma, but she's not. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe they thought they see the comics. They be writing like a soap opera. If y'all didn't know, they be having people think this and that, and it ain't, and they be having affairs and all kind of stuff. People be dying, have cancer. The comics used to be deep back in the day. Now, I ain't looked at no comics since the 80s, so I wouldn't know what they do now, but I'm sure it probably get even deeper with all kind of more graphic stuff. But yeah, it says that the daughter of Magneto. So they say in this one that she is the daughter, but bears an enormous grudge for imprisoning her in an asylum at a young age. So it's hard to understand. They got all kind of stuff. See right here, it says right here, her parents, Magneto. Why does it say Quicksilver? Wanda Eisenhart. Anyway, it get a little deep on that subject, on that, you know. But they don't bring it up in the movies. And also, I'm going to go ahead and rate Wanda 7 as of right now. Because I don't really like this 1950 stuff. And I hope this don't keep going for another couple episodes. And I damn sure hope that it don't go on the whole season with, you know, ending in the Cosby Show era or something. I don't want to see that. Anyway, let's see. I never knew Magneto was WandaVision daughter. Yeah. That's a good thing. It's a complicated thing. See, CJ say it's Strucker. They need to go on Maury and find out. Strucker stay experimenting. See, so they get a little deep. I didn't know all that either myself. Fox had the rights to all the X-Men characters. WandaVision going to open the door for the mutants in the MCU. Yeah, because now Disney owns Fox. That's one other thing. So, like, if you all didn't know, if you were big fans of that and didn't know, D. Weave got a good point. Disney bought out Fox. So now they can bring all these characters together. That's another reason why Spider-Man wasn't in any of the X-Men movies and things. And Wolverine wasn't in any of the Avenger movies and stuff. So now that's why he's saying straight fire, even though Hugh Jackman don't play Wolverine no more. I guess they got to find a new one. Now you can see all these characters crossing over in all these different things because the way they wrote it in the comics, it was all one world. So, you know, it's comics where Wolverine fought the Punisher and Spider-Man got into it with the Punisher and all of that. So you can start making all type of stuff if they able to do that. So yeah, they bought Fox. Exactly. Comics really were originally written for adults. I don't know how kids got involved. No, they weren't for kids. You're right. They were for adults. They used to have deep subject matter, politics, all kind of stuff. But you know, okay, I don't know. That's a good question, and I'm not sure. I hope not. I don't. Whoo. Yeah. See, that's probably one right there. Why they didn't do it. All right. In a deleted scene, Spider-Man made an appearance in the first X-Men movie. Yeah, that's probably why they had to delete the scene. Um, Wanda is warping reality. Vision is dead. This is the sequence in the Doctor Strange 2. Mad Easter eggs littered throughout the episodes. See, I can see something like that. Like I say, something's going on, some type of Matrix type stuff. And it's something going on, I think, more with Wanda than Vision. And like Vision is dead. So like I don't see, they're he's an AI. So maybe that's a little bit of they got what he may do or would have did if he was alive type stuff to help keep her in the zone. Now I don't know why they doing that or what, but we'll see. Used to read them growing up. One journey where you could not watch the stores were told at lunchtime. I know that's right. They still stay clear of a new Hulk movie. I like that last Hulk movie with Ed Norton. Now the other two with Eric Bana and what you call it wasn't that good. But the one with Ed Norton was good. All right. You say Doctor Strange. CJ, you crazy, man. All right. Yeah, Tamika, there's two different people. And they just named the show WandaVision. So Wanda is Wanda Maximoff, and Vision is a robot. They started getting close and developing a relationship, a friendship in Civil War, hanging out. Then next time we see them, they like, on the run together in Europe. And then Captain America bring them back. So, there's a lot of stuff going on with that. So now that we done covered WandaVision for a minute, let me go ahead and let's see what the next little topic is. We got a lot of stuff. Okay. All right, and then I already got Hank, Wanda, the movie Soul. Before we go to the movie Soul, all right, let me go to Dave Chappelle right quick. All right, so Dave Chappelle just came down with COVID. Now, normally that wouldn't be that much of a story. You would say, oh, damn, that's messed up. But here's the thing. Hold on, let me get this thing off of my thing. Let me get this damn thing off of my... All right. Boy, they put so many ads on these things these days. All right. So the story is Dave Chappelle came down with it, but it's just one day after a photo he posted with him, Elon Musk, Grimes, and Joe Rogan. Grimes is Musk girlfriend. What did they name their child? What in the world? Do y'all know what that is? What in the fork did they name their kid? I guess if you're the second richest man in the world, but I don't give a dang. They named their son like AE-X109 109er XEAR. What in the world? Anyway, Dave Chappelle tested positive. He been doing a multi-night stand-up residency in Austin, Texas. One day after he was photographed with Grimes, Musk, and Joe Rogan. Now, he's in isolation and he had to cancel all his remaining shows. He was performing socially distant shows in Ohio since June, before he started to go on this winter stint on stage in Texas. Now, despite rapid audience testing being implemented and Chappelle receiving daily tests, he still tested positive. Now, here's the thing. Joe Rogan, he canceled too. I don't blame him. But he said, you know, sorry, this, that, and the other. Now, nobody wearing masks, everybody close together, and she just got over it just 2 weeks ago. She just said she was positive. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Like, you may be feeling better, but it's still up in you. It's still in you. And also, Dave Chappelle the brokest out of them. That's saying a lot. When you the brokest, you the richest man in the world. So if she getting a little bit of his weenus, so she's subsequently the richest itch in the world. And then he just signed over 100 million Spotify deal. Dave Chappelle got 50 million from Netflix. When you got 50 million and you considered the brokest of the group, damn. He needed to work. Y'all done made another black man lose his job. God damn it. Anyway, they all on Twitter speculating how he could have caught it. But many acknowledge that Grimes confirmed that she had tested positive under 2 weeks ago and had been experiencing a fever. But listen to what she said about it. Now, Dave tested positive a few days ago with Joe Rogan and everybody. Somebody say, who's the other guy? Who is that? He just photobombed them. He could have been the one breathing it right down his neck. Hey, I got you. The Kung Flu. You thought it was funny, huh? I'll hit you with the Kung Flu. Blah. See you later, Dave. For those who don't know, Dave was talking about the Kung Flu, but he was saying it in regards to Trump, saying, God damn it, that was a good one. That's what I was supposed to come up with, not you. Got hit with the Cobra Kai, baby. Cobra Kai. Anyway, it says, oh, and just for people to be sure, it was taken 2 days ago. Photo was taken 2 days ago. Now, they had to get some barbecue. Always got to get the black man with some barbecue. It says Brittany Grimes, who is the Oblivion singer. I don't know her music. Upset a lot of fans when she said she was weirdly enjoying being ill with coronavirus. Although almost 400,000 people are dead, she enjoyed it. So she didn't take it serious. She didn't take it serious. And now she done gave it to my man Dave. You know, that's sad, man. She said on Instagram, finally got COVID, but weirdly enjoying the Dayquil fever dream 2021. Finally got it? But like it was a package in Amazon you ordered, you've been waiting on? What the hell? Finally got it? You should be like, damn, I got it. What do you mean finally? You've been waiting on it. Because you know your boyfriend gonna be able to pay for whatever it is you need to make sure that you know you straight. You feel young and you know invincible. So it ain't no big deal to you. That's inconsiderate. Anyway, this is the name of their child. What is this? Please tell me what does this mean? X. What is that? Is that an AE? dash hyphen XII. What, 13? Man, what in the world is this boy name? And they gave it to him. Not only you done gave him a dumbass name, now you done gave him the Kung Flu. You are very inconsiderate, mama. What in the world? Let me get to the comments. How we don't all have the virus. I don't know about that. I don't want that. What virus has ever infected the entirety of humanity? Oof, I don't know. Common cold. But that ain't that is a virus, ain't it? My niece and whole family tested positive 2 days ago. The baby has it too. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Sally Ann. Damn, that ain't good. You talking about the Kung Flu? I got you. Look up the baby's name. Yeah, I just said it. Somebody tell me, what is it? Oh, and also, yeah, Tamika. How you feeling, girl? Tamika had it not too long ago as well. And I know you had to go through a lot of people saying that this new strain is something else too. And it's a lot going on. Let's see. Yeah, it's sad, man. See, part of the thing is you say they keep getting it because they keep going out because their job is to be in public. A lot of us don't think of it that way because we look at them as entertainers. But they out there in public trying to entertain. That's their job. And they putting their life on the line. Their job is putting them in harm's way right now. Kind of got me worried about doing something out there one day. And then next thing you know, now I could have been sitting here talking to y'all at home. I decided to go out and do something else. And then I'm dead on arrival, They're going to have to roll me up out of there. It got me scared. I don't want to get the Kung Flu. I didn't finish watching Cobra Kai season 3. I'm not prepared. All jokes aside, no. I ain't trying to go through all that, man. This ain't no joke. People can say what they want, this, that, and the other. People really are getting sick. Some people are really dying, man. Yeah, everybody that has passed that has on their death certificate that's what it was related to, that's not accurate. And I do have some stories about that where, people have had somebody they love or whatever pass and they have that on the death certificate that was what it was and it wasn't. And it's other reasons why they doing that. And that's partly a problem because it makes people distrust when you are telling the truth. So with that being said, maybe it isn't 400,000 that has died. Maybe it is a couple 100,000 that has directly died from that. That's still a lot of people. That's still a lot. You could say, well, people die from, diabetes more than that every year, or they get hit by a car more than that every year. And you may be right. But why can't both things be true? Why can't that, 200,000 and more people die from that? Well, if you don't have diabetes, I might get that. You never know. You don't want to keep putting all these different factors of danger out there because then pretty soon it's going to add up to 100. You got a 2% chance die of diabetes. You got a 3% chance die in a car accident. You got a 4% chance to die of a heart attack. You got a 3% chance to die from COVID. You got a 12% chance to die by a gunshot. You got a 2% chance to die from cancer. You got an 8% chance to die. You at 100%. Damn. I mean, damn. People don't think about it like that. You can't keep putting all that, this and that. And some of this stuff we don't need to be adding up. So I don't know. CJ, you've been pushing that show Ozark for a while. Where you been, man? I ain't seen you in the comments for a couple weeks. What's up, man? You been on another channel commenting? Especially these essential workers throughout the U.S. trying to get a check. I know that's right. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a lot going on, man. So, man, everybody be safe, man. And also, I'm gonna say another thing. Biden now has for the next 100 days a federal mask mandate. Of course, you know the anti-mask people are going to be upset and want to fight back against that. I look at it like this. What's the worst that could happen, man, if you wear a mask? It's not like you got to go to sleep in it and wear it all the time and stuff. Like, even if you don't believe in it, but it keep other people from tweaking out, good grief. Sometimes, you know, it ain't worth it. You know, yeah, they may be inflated numbers, and I think, and I do actually have proof of that. That is true. That is true. But even, which this is not true, but let's say even if the numbers was inflated 50%, which is not that much, but even if it was, there's still a lot of people dying, a lot of people sick. It's still something happening. You know, it's not a fake thing. You know, and that's the thing. So yeah, it's a problem. You didn't push, Your Honor, man. Stop lying, man. Stop trying to act like you did something, man. I was gonna watch, Your Honor. When the time you had mentioned it, you did mention it one time, and when you mentioned it, I wasn't picking up on what you're saying. You got to remember, man, I got a lot going on. But I had saw the trailer for Your Honor already. And then later, I remembered. But it's all good, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you know, have a role and you got this and that. We'll see. CJ. Anyway, you say all your nurse friends and doctor family members say how baby has it after a day and a half. He was at my mama and she came back negative. So did my niece. Huh. Okay. That's what I say, man. Just, man, if I can make you not tweak out on me, then that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Do yoinked believe a single vaccine really works on all those mutations? I don't. But I'm not, so, man, that's a whole different thing. Let's see. See, man, just show that you ain't why I don't be talking about that stuff that much, man. Anyway, so, man, some vaccines do work, and some maybe not work as much. I think that maybe this could work, but I don't know. We don't know. We don't have enough time. Everybody that's doing it right now, they're the guinea pig. They're the test subjects. Based on what they do, we will find out how effective it will be, it is, or it isn't. CJ, you funny, man. So that's where I am on it. It's so new, we don't have enough information. I can't say if this will or won't work yet. And I don't want to be the experiment test dummy for it. But some people maybe don't have the same concerns that I do, or think the way I do. More power to you. I'm interested to see what happens. And based on that, like I said earlier, I always reevaluate my thoughts on life and things. And so, based on more data and information and observations, I will decide whether I think it's safe for something to be put into me or not. As of right now, that ain't something that I'm ready to do yet. I never took a flu shot before either, because the flu shot, it's a lot of different strains of the flu. And most people that get the flu shot end up getting sick anyway, or get the flu later on anyway, because they get it from a different strain. I never had a flu shot in my life, and I very rarely get the flu. I don't know. I try to, take care of myself as best I can. It's not, that easy, but one thing that I do, which a lot of people don't do, is you can sometimes feel when you start getting a little sick. And a lot of times people try to fight it off and say, well, I'm gonna wait, I ain't gonna take no medicine. But if I start to feel a little off, I'll just take a couple shots of some Theraflu or something, or some NyQuil, Dayquil or something, before it even start to get where I start to feel real sick. And I don't have to do that all the time, but whenever I do feel that way, I do that, and normally I don't ever even get anywhere. So I don't know. Anyway, that little OJ and Hennessy, knock it right, works every time, boy. You just take a little hot toddy, a little hot toddy works every time. Take your mind off that cough. It loosen up that phlegm. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm feeling good. Oh, you was talking like that. Straight up. Yeah. All the time I help you, but especially if you're sick. But if you do it all the time, if it works for one, doesn't mean it will work for another. They have to do quality numerical studies and factor in the variables. Exactly. It takes a long time before certain vaccines are approved. This is some record-breaking situation that's never been experienced in human history. So, I mean, I'm not about to jump into that right away, but that's just me, Yeah, Jay, like I said before, my son got the flu shot, and he got the flu a couple days later. So sometimes vaccine work, sometimes they don't. Yeah. I mean, what they giving you is like it's supposed to be a less active virus, or it's supposed to be weakened or something, from my understanding, where your body can fight it back and develop antibodies. That's how it's supposed to work. And it works better with some, more so than others, from what I have heard and seen with my info. So I don't know. Anyway, let's see what was next on the list. Next on the menu, we could talk about that movie Soul. Let me go back to Soul. All right. So Soul is the animation with Jamie Foxx. Okay. And he's some type of jazz musician. It's got high ratings. It's got an 8. Now, one thing I will say is it does look really good. It's a good looking animation movie. The color, the way it's drawn is really well done. I believe it's Pixar, and they make a lot of great stuff, from Cars to all of that stuff. And so a lot of people like that. And so he gets a gig with somebody that he's really excited about, dies unexpectedly, at least so he thought. What we find out is that somehow his soul is detached somehow from him, and we later, we see him with a bunch of souls going to the great beyond, and he decides it's not his time yet and gets away from that and ends up in a place where all souls are born, and then tries to pull little stuff to try to get back. And this kind of interesting. They got a little stuff talking about when a person is in the zone, their soul is like on a whole nother level. There's some stuff about, people meditating and stuff. And I don't know. I don't know about this, some of this stuff. I don't think it's the most destructive concepts to be teaching kids. And actually, this could be actually right in a way. What if it is a place where, the Most High has souls ready to be put into bodies? Doesn't exactly explain that in the Bible. At least I haven't heard that, or nobody has brought that up, that he got like a little land of the souls to come. Maybe I missed that. If I missed that, let me know in the comments. Is there a land of the souls to come in the Bible or something? I don't know. I missed that. But, not to say that it's a cartoon. I'm not saying that's the worst thing to say or whatever. Some people, if you go on YouTube, they'll talk about the hidden meaning or destructive thing on soul, or, Illuminati, soul, or this or that. I don't know if I'm into that deep. Not to say I don't think that some of that stuff go on, but you can't always yell everything is something, because then it make people not pay attention when it really is something. They say, man, that's what everybody say about everything. And so it is a point where he meets a soul. They had a part where people can become a lost soul. That was kind of interesting. Basically, if you become obsessed with something and you lose touch of reality, friends, family, you could become a lost soul. That was kind of deep a little bit. It was a point where he was able to reconnect with his body, and while doing that, somehow, some way, and this is the land of the souls. These were like guiding. They look like old Picassos. That would be. They Picassos. I just put that together. Y'all see that? I'm a natural. Little gin makers don't want the sin for the soul with a little bit of gin on that. Hey, man. Anyway, so this is his soul, Jamie Foxx. This is 22, who is a soul never been born, but you got to go through different things to decide who you may be or do this or that. And I think he didn't decide it was worth living or do this and that. It's a lot of stuff, they talk about. But overall, he's trying to get back because he want to do a little gig with her. Ready to play Tickle the Ivories. He wanted to tickle the ivory, but unfortunately, he ended up in a coma. So he ends up getting back into his body. But when he did, he took 22 down with him. And when he did, it was a therapy cat on his lap. This is when he wasn't paying attention and walked into a manhole. And so with the therapy cat, and also 22 is voiced by Tina Fey. you may know from 30 Rock and many other things. Questlove from the Roots. Y'all ain't know I could beatbox. That was a beat from the Roots first album right there, y'all. Anyway. So when they fall and recreate with the soul, he falls his soul, Jamie Foxx, into a therapy cat, and 22 falls into his body. And so now they got to get the switch. And, you know, a lot of stuff happened. At the end, 22 becomes a lost soul because now 22 is lived and can't live no more. This is the therapy cat. 22 then got up in him. You know, things go awry. And I don't want to tell the end of it yet. See, that's where you had to go in there to get through the soul. No, I'm joking. You know, that's not how you get to the soul. Maybe for some folks, but not for all. Pizza Rat. Yeah, Pizza Rat made an appearance. I was telling somebody, you know, Pizza Rat real. They like, what? You don't know. That's Pizza Rat is real. Go ahead and type Pizza Rat in YouTube. Pizza Rat don't play. Okay. Anyway, it was all right. I need to rewatch it again though, because I told y'all it's hard for me to watch animation. So there's a couple points that you know, I would like to refresh. But overall, I don't think I would rate it an 8. But again, I'm not an animation guy. I need to really look at the deeper meaning of what they trying to say. At the end, it was a little twist. I don't want to spoil it. But you know, it was a twist. And you know, I had to redo it, relook, give it another thought or two, and you know, Sunday I'll hit you all up with a rating on Soul. Y'all like Soul? That's what's up. Let's see. Pizza Rat from NYC. I know, right? Pizza Rat was no joke. That's how the soul gets in. Started from the bottom, now we here. That's what well, I ain't talking about that, but that was a good one. Anyway. All right. Let me go ahead and put this link up. Y'all want to come up, talk? Then you know, it's okay movie, I agree. It's all right. I need to give it a double check and see what's up. And you know, give it another look. Yeah, I think it's more of an adult cartoon, but and kids wouldn't understand it, but that's where subliminal messages go in. And so, you know, exactly. I think, you know, people take that part for granted. That, you know, it could be lessons and stuff hidden under the guise of entertainment. But you know, that's a good point. It does look a little bit like the PJs. Yeah, and Thurgood. Yeah, that's true. Just let your soul glow, baby. So, you know, soul glow is something else. All right, I got a guest coming on up. Lovely lady, Miss Sweet Serenity. How you doing today?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, how you doing? I'm glad to have you.
Happy Friday.
That's right. That's right. Everybody made it through the end of the week.
I'm trying to tell you. Tell me something good, Jay Moore.
Woo! I got a little something that may be interesting for some out there. You know, I was talking about how Biden gonna put some more money on the books for some people. What you think about that? I'm trying to find the article while you talk about it. He gonna put some more food stamp money out for people. And what you think? You think that's good, bad? What you think on that?
I don't have no thoughts on any of that right now. But what I do have some thoughts on
All right.
is Michelle Obama stepped off in that thing like she was the baddest bee on the planet. Okay,
You talk about at the inauguration.
hurricane show stopping. Okay,
I'm gonna pull up a picture.
the doggone thing. She looks good. Okay, I was very proud. But as far as Biden and what he's doing right now, it's way too soon for me to comment on what I think about it, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna leave that right there.
Well, I'm just saying comment on the food stamp increase. I ain't saying comment like some people saying the administration a disaster in 3 days. I'm not gonna never say that. That's too soon. That's way too far.
No, I feel you, but even with the food stamp thing, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. It doesn't impact me in any type of way or anybody that I personally know, to be honest with you.
Right.
So I guess for those that need it, yeah. If that's a good thing, then God bless y'all, and I hope it works out. Is there a certain amount that he was talking about was going to increase to?
I was trying to find. I had the article, but I don't know where it is right this second. I'm looking for it now. Here go your girl right here, though. I just pulled that.
Okay.
You was liking that, huh?
Man, listen, it wasn't just what she had on. It's the whole persona that goes with it. What's up, Wine Journey? How you doing, baby?
All right, let me pull it in. I got S Young. What's up, brother S Young? How you doing?
I'm good. What's up, everybody?
Good.
You're gonna have to turn that camera on, man. You can't be shy no more, man.
I'm ugly, man. My hair ain't right. My hair ain't right.
You're gonna have to get your hair right next time, man.
Buddy.
Put a hat on.
Yeah, man. Listen, you better do. You want to borrow one of my wigs?
Oh no! No.
We're gonna donate to Tasha your way.
I'm just messing with you. Where Tasha at?
All right, here it is. I found it. All right, so I don't get food stamps either, but
yes, come on up, Tasha.
All right, so yeah, but I do know that it would help a lot of people, and a lot of people lost, hours, or their job, got kids to feed and stuff, and they're gonna increase the benefits and send missing stimulus checks to those who didn't get it.
Speaking of that, y'all know when I come on, I have to give y'all money tips. So, FYI to you guys, I don't know if this affects anybody in the room, but just again, y'all can't never say I ain't told y'all nothing that would benefit you. If you did not receive a stimulus check because you were claimed as a dependent on someone else's taxes, you can, I repeat, you can still get the money, okay? And that's the full 1,800. So the first 1,200 that they sent out and the 600. The way that you have to do it is a special form that you have to fill out when you file taxes. Even if you don't have any taxes to file, you are still able to find this form, and I will try and Google the form so I can tell y'all what it is before we go off. But you will fill the form out and you submit it and you'll get your refund. Just the FYI for those.
There you go.
If y'all have any college age kids or, you're an adult dependent on somebody else's taxes, you still can get that money.
That's what's up. So y'all make sure y'all get it. Don't leave that money on the table. Another thing I wanted to say about this that a lot of people may not know is that a couple things that he put in the first few days is he going to extend the nationwide eviction ban for those that were struggling.
That's
with
good.
Yeah, pause on the federal student loan payments for those trying to put food on the table, but then you worried they're going to try to, come after you for some student loans. Hey, would you rather pay a student loan or eat? You gotta eat. You gonna be sitting and not pay your electricity bill sitting in the dark? But hey, I paid my student loan this month. Like when it comes down to it, you know, people gotta do what they gotta do.
Now,
And
if you don't had an issue that executive order to do that student loan forgiveness, then I have a comment on that. Oh yes, I'll definitely have a comment on that.
I'm sure a good one, right?
Listen, I will have a comment on that. Okay.
Right.
When your student loan debt starts looking like, you know what I'm saying, your calculator done ran out of numbers.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'll comment on that. But
Yeah.
until then, like I said, for those that will help, that's great. I'm happy
Now
for
I
them.
do. Now I do know a little information on that, and it still ain't gonna really help people that got real thing. I think it was gonna be student loan forgiveness up to $10,000, right?
Yeah.
Which is not
Listen,
gonna help that much. Any little bit is appreciated.
that's gonna help your girl out. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
I will certainly take that little bit. Okay,
right.
I'm here for it.
I know that's right.
But with this eviction ban, so that's really interesting because now I know both sides of that, and I don't really know what the the middle ground is with that. But I know people that are currently facing eviction, and I also know homeowners, and I know a lot of people are taking advantage of this eviction ban.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
Yeah.
little tidbit for y'all. As somebody who kind of works in the legal sector, the eviction ban is not automatic. Okay. You do have to fill out that CDC moratorium form online in order to get that protection. Okay. It's not just something that is automatic. And a lot of homeowners are using a loophole where they're not using non-payment as the reason for eviction. They're coming up with lease violations, or your lease is about to expire and I don't want to renew, whatever it is, any other way outside of saying that you have stopped paying due to COVID, because you have people that are using this to their advantage and have not paid rent in almost a year. And these people do still have to stop it, CJ.
Yeah, definitely.
You're being funny.
Yeah, because I used to do property rent. Now I had homes at one time and I would rent them out. And people think because you own some homes or you rent them out that you rich or you don't have bills to pay too. Like, I didn't buy this house and decide to use my credit and rent it out to give it to you for free. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, no.
So I can understand both sides too. People would be going broke on both sides.
They are going broke. So if you have a couple extra dollars laying around right now is a great time to get some investment property cheap, because you can actually just pay for the taxes. If the people, if homeowners owe back taxes or whatever the case may be, you can just pay the taxes on it.
A year to pay it back though, but it's a start. They still would have to pay you back with interest. So
yes.
Yeah, but that is a good. That's why I mentioned on once before. It's a lot of ways to find distressed property, but you may want to find a good realtor to work with first, so then they give you access to the MLS, let you know about all this stuff, bring it to your attention. Property tax sale is totally different. You could just get that information from tax assessor
website.
Exactly. Yep. But you're going to have to wait a year, and the people still got time to pay that money back. It's not actually going to be yours that easy, but they do have to pay you interest. So say, for example, it's $1,000 and then they pay back the money. Well, it's a different amount of time in every state as well.
Yes.
So where I am, it's a year. Some places it may be longer. Some places it may be shorter. I know somebody in Detroit that they don't have to wait as long. Take that as you may, for whatever reason.
Detroit is where we need to be headed.
Hey, he buying houses for $5,000 all day long.
What you think about these pardons, though? Listen,
right?
Can we talk about this? What is going on with this? What you think about these pardons? What do y'all think about these pardons?
Let me mention these last couple things. Unemployment benefits. I know some people that I talked to were really upset about unemployment benefits, and was upset with Nancy Pelosi and things, and so they trying to extend it and bring more, of that, keep that going with that situation. It don't really say too much about it in this, other than they want to, you know, keep it and protect it. So we'll see. This is the one thing, $15 minimum wage.
Okay, read the whole thing now, Jay.
Well, they always have to do it kind of incrementally because of inflation. But it say that the second order within his first 100 days is a $15 minimum wage and emergency paid leave for federal employees and contractors. And it says that the national $15 minimum hourly wage is currently at $7.25. So it would double it pretty much. And people will say, well, I don't make minimum wage. Well, that's where you're not thinking properly. If you make $15 now, you got a good job because minimum wage is $7.25. Well, you know what? Now you got a minimum wage job. So now your job has to pay you more. They can't keep paying you $15. They're paying you minimum wage. You can go work at McDonald's for that now. So you will get a raise too. How can they keep paying you $15? You could go anywhere for that now. So everybody will have to get a raise. Now, the problem with sometimes such a big jump is inflation. And so now bread may be $4 when you do stuff so fast. But I don't think that's just a example.
CJ, what are you talking about with y'all's unemployment? What you got going on in VA?
Unemployment, 0. Still thanks to nothing, Virginia. Well,
what's really going on in the VA?
I'm not sure. Now, what's up with the pardons? Let's get back to that.
Man, listen.
which pardon got you?
Kwame Kilpatrick,
Detroit mayor.
Come on, man.
He was sleeping around and stealing money.
Come on, man.
I mean, he got a little wheezy. Why not?
Man, listen, there ain't nobody paying one dreadlock no damn attention. Listen, whatever.
One dreadlock. Okay. He done got Lil Weezy. Now he done got K Weezy. What?
Like, listen. Right. And this is his second time going to jail.
Right.
So how do pardons actually work? I mean, is their record expunged, or what happens when you're pardoned? Do you just get out of jail or what?
Yeah, you done. The president of the United States said you good. You walk right out, or you don't have no charges.
Yeah, like,
it's over.
Yeah, federal cases. Federal cases, yeah.
Joe Exotic. Hey, what about me?
No, you gay.
I doubt that would be the only reason he would have a problem.
Yeah, that's what he said, because he said, I thought Donald Trump think I'm too gay. That's what he said.
There she is. There Tamika, she go.
She got an echo. You got an echo, Tamika. When it was talking, when CJ was talking. I don't hear it now though.
Tasha, I might be able to help you out with that. You haven't heard anything from your unemployment at all? Like nothing?
You in the Atlanta or the Georgia area, sweet?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, so Natasha, you got somebody might be able to give you a couple pointers. What's up? Not to put all your info out.
Just I don't want all your
security number, name, address, and zip code. Below, and I'll let you know. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Just have a few credit cards.
Stop it.
No, but you know, huh?
I was speaking to Tamika.
Oh, hey,
quiet
Tamika.
Over there on me.
She didn't. But you covering up that, Tasha? What's up? You muted now.
No, you're muted.
Just mute your YouTube, but keep the StreamYard on.
I had to take the headphones out. That's the thing.
Okay.
I don't feel like the wig battle today, cause you know
ain't no wig battle, baby. You see, I had to go and get mine braided because I couldn't deal. Listen, the wigs are only that's once in a blue moon. I just had to throw it on that particular.
She didn't pull down the Tasha from the rafters.
Listen.
You know how when like you're an NBA player, they retire your jersey, hang it in the rafters. She didn't retire. She didn't pull the Tasha down from the rafters of the stadium.
I got.
Oh my God! Me.
I
Come
knew.
on, baby. Come on. Listen, get you a wig hanger at least. You not to have her the little neck. Come on now.
I got one on the hanger already. I got the Mary J on the hanger. So, you know.
Oh, Mary J.
I got one Journey joining the show. Welcome
Hey,
to the show.
Hey.
Welcome to the party.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
All's well.
I hear that. What's on your mind? What you want to talk about?
Whatever we talking about tonight, I'm ready.
Right
Let's
now, they
go. I
talking.
love it. Get some more testosterone up in here. Come on, some gaming. Is Crispy up in here tonight?
I know that's right.
I want to thank you for that lick you put me on the other day. It is
You did it?
good in the hood, baby girl.
I'm so glad you did it. Thank you. Because listen, I needed for you to do that. Because when I give people info like that, of course, you know, it's like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. Somebody on the internet talking about this, don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
Right.
But when you have people that's actually downloading it and using it, then you can spread the word, and y'all can search the girl is not out here giving y'all false information. Okay? So, yeah, I'm so glad you got it. That's amazing.
Yeah, we ain't sending no bad info out here.
Absolutely not. No, it's certainly not on J channel. We can do that on somebody else's channel.
Nah.
I hear that.
Go ahead, Mama. Make sure you get on live with us so we can see what you look like once you get it braided. I want to see this.
Yeah, I know that's right. Don't be scared.
Please don't be.
Don't be scared.
All right, let me get to my next topic on the list. Let me see.
Thank you for that lick you put me on. So
and you know what? For those who don't know what you talk about, go ahead and tell what that name of it was.
Yeah, because some of us wasn't here.
I'll pull up the site again.
Thank you. All right. So basically, you guys, there is an app out there called Grain. Jay is going to put it up on the screen for you guys. If you haven't heard of it or you are not familiar with it, basically it is an app that extends you up to currently $1,000 worth of credit with no credit check, period, at all. It does report to all 3 credit bureaus. It will absolutely help you build your credit. This is not a scam. There's no catch to it. You will not receive a card. It is basically like a line of credit that is tied to your bank account. So if you have multiple accounts, my suggestion to you is that you use the account that is the most active, because that is the way to get access to the $1,000. So it varies by your account usage. Again, your credit is not run, period, at all. And it definitely will help you build up your credit. So as y'all just heard, Tamika did it on Sunday. I don't think they do Chime, Desiree. I know that's
just so everybody know, this is not your site. This is just
this is not my site. I'm not sponsored. I don't get paid for this. This is just me passing along some information to you guys. I'm all things credit and finance. I help people fix their credit. I don't do any CPNs or scams or anything like that. This is all legit. Okay. So y'all just heard Tamika say she did hers. I have
only one thing though. You got to have Apple on, right?
Right now, the platform is only used on Apple. So if you do not have an Apple product, my suggestion to you is please still do it. Just fine. Even if you need to just go to the Apple store to download this app to get it, then do that. But this is easy money. This is like the easiest $1,000 you can ever make in your life. Seriously. So check it out. Y'all need some more info, just ask some questions on the screen. I'll try and answer them as I can. Okay, yeah, they do Chime. My bad. Okay. I know in the comment, right when it first rolled out, Chime was not something that they were working with. So I'm glad to know they put it on there now.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yes. Well, check it out, Desiree. Do it now and let me know if you get approved, which 9 times out of 10 you will. And just drop a couple hearts if you do, so we can know. So everybody else on here will know that you got approved. But yeah, download the app and go for what you know. It's brilliant.
Might as well. If you need it, Take advantage of the resource. I'd rather do that than asking my mama or friends.
Hello.
So I damn sure ain't doing that. So
Hello.
anyway, y'all choose. I was talking to somebody today, and I was saying, um, I was complaining because I got to pay some more money to get my car fixed.
Girl, if you go somewhere, listen. Oh my goodness.
It came with the stand.
Benny, it's just go on irs.gov and just Google hey, no problem, Tasha. Just Google where's my stimulus. It'll direct you right to it.
There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Wrong information. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me get that form for you.
There you go. Tamika, you got all the Tashas in retirement, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
How you feeling now that you've been battling
I am cleared, thank God.
Okay.
But now it's like I gotta wait because now they said the baby got it, which I don't understand because he was at my mama's house for the whole time that I had it, and when I went to go get him tested, all of a sudden he got it. Don't make sense really, but whatever. Another one of my god sister said because she worked in the nurse field, she said that they pay people to say that. They pay some of the doctors to say that. They get money for saying that you have COVID. And then she also said that if you had it once and you test positive again, you don't have it. Because if you had it once already, you ain't got it no more.
One Journey, what you think about that? You heard anything about any of that?
No, I haven't heard anything about that, but it sounds like people pulling in federal monies and grants, and they're going to do anything for that. As long as the money's available,
that's exactly what it is.
They're going to figure out a way. Just like evil, Kushner that you had me watch.
What do you think about that? That's a good segue right there. I'm going to pull it up on the screen while you tell me what you think about that.
Evil.
Very evil. And doing it to their own people. People up there talking about they voted for Trump and Trump supporters talking about he gets stuff done. Don't you know they robbing you?
They're robbing you.
They're robbing you, fool. Not just like, the red. No, they actually was the real ones robbing them. Like, and they said they voted for them.
Yeah, they were really on the heavy clouded deception.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what she's talking about is the Netflix series Dirty Money.
Oh, I heard about that.
Definitely worth watching the one episode. If you only gonna watch one episode, at least check out season 2 and episode about the Kushner, Slumlord Millionaire. And it breaks down Jared Kushner and the Kushner family, all of the properties they own, the things they do to the tenants. They brought that one woman who had went before they owned the property, years before they owned the property. She legally was able to get out of her lease. They went back and started suing her for money she didn't even owe. Took all her money out of her bank account, garnished her wages. She couldn't pay her bills. She had 3 kids, couldn't put food on the table. They even put out a body warrant, which is basically to put you in jail until you pay a debt she didn't even owe.
And not only that, he collected $30 million a year harassing poor people.
Yes. Not just black, white, everybody, just poor. He didn't care because they knew you couldn't afford legal counsel. And as soon as she had legal counsel and they confronted her, they dropped it. Not even a question. They didn't try to fight it or nothing, but they knew she couldn't afford it. So as soon as she did, they was like, oh yeah, it's okay.
Hey Jay, I have a question. Did everyone in the chat know that we were all watching Dirty Money and we were going to talk about it tonight?
I don't know if they did or not.
Well, it's his uploads or his lead-ins to what we're going to talk about is on the community tab on his channel. And I also heard what CJ said about Oz, and put that on the community tab so that we can do a poll to see who want to watch Oz. Because, he's mentioned it a couple times. So if we do a poll, Ozark, yeah, that's it. Ozark, CJ mentioned it. So maybe we need to vote on it.
Okay. I'll put that out there. That's a good idea.
You happy, CJ?
There you go. One Journey got your back, CJ. But
Desiree got approved, y'all. So, and she just did this while we were on. So again, this is the easiest money you guys will ever make. Ever.
Desiree. Wow. So she did that during the time we did that. Desiree, you supposed to get on here and tell us about it.
Come on and hop on this live, boo.
Yeah, you see me in my hair bonnie, so it can't be no worse than this right here.
Right.
Can't be no worse.
That's true. That's true. And back to right quick what One Journey was said. You brought that up. That's a good point. And so a lot of people participate, but it should be a lot more. So sometimes it's only like 20 people may say something, where when you got 25,000 and you got 20 people, you would think it'd be more. But anyway, I try to put stuff right here on the community tab. This is what she's saying on the home page. And so
how long it took me to even get to the community page?
A lot of people don't, and that's why I'm showing people, and that's why she brought it up. Like, you all gotta look at this stuff. Like, I be putting stuff up here. I see sometime I stop because nobody's watching it. Even right here on the About tab, I got links for stuff right here. Say stuff. Nobody be caring. But anyway,
first off, pause, player. Pause. Okay, no,
not a lot of people care. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Listen,
you care, sweet. I appreciate it.
No, that's not
as many. I would think either don't know. Rather, I should say.
There you go. That's where I was going with that.
Right.
Why you ain't saying nothing? You just let the women take over the whole channel, like.
Yes.
I don't know what y'all talking about the app and check and stuff. That's not. I don't.
Are you gonna download the app?
You ain't won $1,000. You ain't.
Download the app. Like, come on, man. What you doing?
It's quicker than the Powerball right now.
Listen, somebody hit that Powerball. You talking about that Mega Millions? That's right now.
I'm gonna get it.
Right.
So listen, when I win that billion tonight, I'm gonna send you an email, okay? Because I ain't got my channel up just yet, and I want you to post something on the community tab to drop me some Cash Apps or some Venmos or your Zelle information, okay? So I can just go ahead and start dropping that money in y'all account, all right? And since we're talking about shows, I know this is an old show, but for whatever reason, I guess through quarantine, everybody got hooked on the doggone show. What y'all think about Shooter? Has anybody been watching Shooter? Check Shooter out.
What is Shooter? Like
I never heard of it. I
heard about what's called Shotters and
that's old.
So Shooter came out in
2016.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, because I'm looking at it now.
With that show, it is about basically a Marine. Very good show. Everybody's talking about it. Yep. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, you went on Blippi or something come on. My fault.
Jay, I think you would like Shooter.
Okay.
And ladies, Omar Epps is in Shooter. You know what I'm saying? We put Omar. Please check it out.
I mean, if you would have said Tommy Egan, you'd have had some, but.
Tasha, I got you, boo. I got you. I absolutely adopt you. Semper Fi, cat. Semper Fi, baby.
Y'all was funny. This guy, Ryan Phillip.
Yes.
It says he was a conspiracy thriller that follows the journey of Bob Lee Swagger. Bob Lee Swagger, a highly decorated vet who was back into action to prevent a plot to kill the president. Huh.
I ain't mean to leave you out, CJ. I'm sorry.
So you like Shooter, huh?
It's a series. So like I said, just kind of based on some of the stuff that you watch and you talk about, I think you might like it.
Now look, it's only 31 episodes. Was that it, or they canceled it?
That's it.
Okay, so they did finish it.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna check that out. And while I'm sitting here, this just reminded me I can't wait for Coming to America too, man. I'm still waiting on that.
I'm trying to figure out what Coming to America gonna be about because the first one was good. Are they gonna follow it off by Arsenio Hall's character because he did like that girl or whatever?
I'm gonna tear you apart and your friend too. No, it's coming. He gonna find Prince Hakeem got a long lost son. Then he coming to check out the son, and that's what that was. Yeah,
not going to America. It's called Coming to America. Yeah,
I mean I know that, but I'm just saying.
No, how did he have the son? No, it's
they never even talked about it in the first one.
Right, and you know, he got with old girl and left. And went back home. So who did he get with to have a kid with? That means he must have slept with one of them girls at the bar.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I came to sort my royal oats.
20.
Yes, for you too. McDowell's do a promo week or something, rename the posters. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, but that would be funny. So McDowell's. They got the Big Mac. We got the Big Mick. We both got 2 all beef patties with the sesame seed bun. The Big Mick. All right. So I got another thing I'm gonna talk about. It seemed like not as many people may have saw some of the shows, other things that I was gonna talk about. So now that y'all know, go check out the community tab, and I'll be posting stuff, you know, to let y'all know. Now, I'm gonna go on. You ladies may not know too much about this, so I ain't gonna spend too much time on this, but they have started to film. This is a whole lot of ads on here. You can't even tell what the hell this is right here, all these ads on here. But Thor. I'm trying to get this off the screen before they try to shoot. Anyway, Thor, Love and Thunder to begin filming this week. So they about to film the new Thor movie coming out for those who like, you know, Marvel movies, and Matt Damon gonna be in it. And you know, I'm interested to see Chris Hemsworth. This will be his 4th movie. And for those who don't know, do you all watch Fast and Furious?
Yes.
Yep.
You remember Giselle, the Spanish girl from Argentina that was with Vin Diesel and had the baby?
Yep.
Well, she's married to Chris Hemsworth. She's like 9 years older than him, but they're married and have two or three kids together. Yep. There she is. She's with Thor. She left Vin Diesel. Anyway.
Y'all know Vin Diesel has a twin?
Who?
Did y'all know Vin Diesel has a twin?
Who's the twin? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has a twin brother.
What's his name? Car?
Car. Yeah, his name is Minnie Coop.
Yeah.
Minnie Cooper.
And Omari, damn, that got one. His brother looks just like him.
Omari,
yeah. Not you talking about Omari Hardwick or Omar Epps?
No, Omari Hardwick, Ghost.
Oh yeah, he got a brother
that looked just like him.
Oh, okay, so Ghost not dead. That was his stunt double, his brother. I got it.
I'm pulling up his brother.
Like I told you last live, Ghost is not dead.
They do really look like a little boy when they smile. Like when they smile, they look like
his brother Malik.
Yep.
Let's see. Y'all chime in the comments. Does he look like his brother Malik
when he smile?
This right here.
There you go. Yep. Yes.
I think you on to something on this one. They do look real similar.
Yes, I saw him
Bill
out.
got the beard all the way. He really would look like him.
Ghost is not dead, Sheena. I'm telling you. Ghost is not dead. He's not.
Stop it. His brother can't act. Stop. Don't do that.
Now they both got the beard.
Yes. So
right there, now they look alike. Yeah.
At Perimeter Mall, which is a big mall here in Atlanta, and I thought it was him. He's a little bit taller than Omari is, because Omari is not that tall. I think Omari is like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
But CJ, stop being mean.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
You know, CJ keep the salt shaker now.
Yeah, we all know CJ sus.
Wow.
What you say, Tamika?
I say, I'm gonna tell you this though, but they will not knock my man off of the sexiest man list.
Girl, you can have all that.
Who is your man on the sexiest man list?
Shamar Epps. He's one hunk of sexual everything.
Omar Epps?
No, Shamar Moore.
Oh,
okay.
Don't nobody remember who he is these days.
No, but it don't matter. I like him.
I got a personal story about Shamar Moore, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let you have it, okay?
You got a personal story?
I have a personal story about Shamar Moore from 2005.
He's not gay. He is not gay.
I don't believe Shamar Moore is gay. I genuinely, I do not believe he's gay, and I hate that, you know, in the Black community, that's always like the go-to thing. I really wish that would die, seriously. But no, I don't think that he's gay.
He's a mean person or something. Like, what he do?
He comes off like a womanizer. Okay.
Oh, he's sadistic. He's
seen entirely too much.
I get it. He
they throw it to him too much. So
I think that is what it is, Jay. And I was out at a concert that he was hosting with Vivica Fox. Yeah, it's
like he is on TV enough.
Say that again.
Is he cute like he is on TV?
Shamar Moore is gorgeous. Absolutely. Yes, beautiful. But yeah, he's just, you know, I guess he wasn't feeling the fact that I wasn't trying to talk to him. Like,
I didn't know he had a bald head now.
Yeah.
Oh, Shamar Moore getting old, honey. I don't think that's by choice.
Yeah, catching up with him.
Jocelyn, I agree with that.
Hold
on, what you don't want a gorgeous man. Girl, listen, I like him with a little bit of ugly too. I'm here for that. Why you think I love sex so much?
Because he ugly and got dirty.
Hey, listen, you know what? It's okay, never mind. I was about to say something to take your channel to a whole different level. No, never mind. Let me stop. Glad I caught myself because I was about to go off that cliff.
You go clean it up. You go clean up Sacks. Clean them up.
Listen, you know how I feel about Sacks.
Woo. He a lucky guy, I guess, huh? Shane Johnson, if you're watching, Shane Johnson.
I know who he is. Trust me.
No, I know. I'm letting him know. He got, you know.
Listen. CJ, listen, I don't know what you own over there, sir. That was the worst wig ever. Ever.
Hey, have you all seen him on his Instagram page?
Nope, never heard of him.
Have you seen that, Sweet? His Instagram page?
Yeah, honey. I don't do social media.
Oh, I'm about to show you something that you don't like.
Doing something.
Oh, I'm gonna show you this one. Journey, what's going on? We done got sidetracked. I ain't heard from you.
I'm sorry.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'll jump in.
What you think about? What you think about Sax? Is he eye candy?
No, none of those men on Power are. No.
You said none?
None.
None? No. Not one?
No.
Now, Sax, what if you came and he was posing like this?
No, they gotta have that Caribbean flavor. They gotta have that.
Listen,
they gotta have that.
Look how Lou
Harlem smooth ride. No, it's just not there. No.
Don't that look like just pure flavor, like
that's
mayo? That's the flavor. Let me show you this one video. This is for you, Sweet. I'm trying to see where it is that he put on here. It's been a while now. Let me see where it is. Uh-oh, look. He be chilling at the pool. That's flavor. Look at that. He a G. No, but it's one thing. Where is it at?
Desiree in the chat, she said that there were some nice looking men on Power. Name them, Desiree.
What about this man right here next to Sax?
Man.
A lot of women used to like meth. You don't do it. To cow. Meth, you meth ain't gonna qualify one.
No.
Yeah, like that.
Here you go. What's up with this right here, Sweet? Did you know he was ripped?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah,
that's DBS.
No.
That's under the suit.
Noise in the
You
background.
sure that's him? Because that's just the body part. You sure that's him? Because I could take a picture like that and say that's me.
Here go the video I was looking for. He got the sax.
His drum say sax. What is wrong with him?
No. Oh, please.
He dancing the Big Rich. I got to mute it for they try to get me. But look, he dancing the Big Rich. What? He got moves.
His face is not matching his moves.
Sweet. What you think now? Saxton, he can teach me some moves.
His face is not matching his moves.
You say right here, that's Sax after hours.
What is it?
You say his face ain't matching. What's up, Sweet? You quiet over there. What's going on? Let me turn back to the camera.
She's not even there no more.
Oh, yeah, she is. She just okay. There it go.
Okay.
Now, what you think?
I'm here.
Did you know he was ripped?
Yes, I knew he was ripped. That's why I keep telling y'all. Y'all be sleeping on the flag. I got great. Yes, girl, are you for real? What we doing?
Hey, that's Bernie Sanders.
No way.
Anyway, let's see. Let me turn that off. We saw enough of that.
Now,
that looked like a meme.
Right there.
What's up? What about this guy, man? He ain't Tejada. You don't like it, Tejada? What's up, One Journey?
Exactly, Journey.
What about Tyweek?
Oh my gosh, no.
We are grown ass women. Please stop. Yes, man.
I do have a question. What are we watching this weekend? Did you decide what we're doing tomorrow?
What we watching?
All right, that's a good question. So somebody wanted me to play Your Honor. What do y'all think?
I keep hearing about it. I don't know anything about it, so let's do it.
You are missing out.
We're watching Salt and Pepper this weekend. It comes on tomorrow.
We could be watching Salt and Pepper. What's up, y'all?
That's gonna be horrible.
What time you started?
Every lifetime biopic is always horrible.
I'm not a big fan of Lifetime biopics either, really. I'm about to pull up.
I agree with this 1,000%. I actually.
What time are you starting? Because we can knock one off and then move on to the next one. And those who don't want to see the 8 o'clock one, they can come to the 9 o'clock show.
See, I need to get you on the team. Help me schedule this stuff, man.
There you go. Come on, it's 2021, baby. What we doing?
So what she's talking about, for those who don't know, is every Saturday on Twitch, I play a different movie or a show. So that's what she's referring to. A lot of people ain't subscribed on Twitch or didn't know. So now you know. And so now we try to decide what we may watch tomorrow on Twitch. And on Twitch, I actually can play the whole video. Somebody got a lot of background noise.
Yeah, there's a lot of background noise. That's why I keep muting.
Yeah. All right. So it's much better.
TJ
yeah,
just figured out I'm a female.
really. I mean, what you can't hear it. She don't sound like a dude.
But not only that, but the way I write, I'm always saying, "Hey, let's make it count." You know.
Yeah, I actually thought you were a guy too, based on right.
Who does emojis? Boys don't do emojis. They're not like
right.
You know, it's a girl thing.
She does a lot of emojis.
I do. I talk it.
And she does it so organized in paragraphs.
That is
correct. Sheena, you don't want no Lorenzo?
Yeah, boo. Nobody cares.
Lorenzo can't vote. He doesn't have any money. He's stuck for 20 years.
Exactly. Like,
he wants you to make love in a bed that 15 other dudes just came out of there. Nah, I'm passing.
Exactly. Thank you for running that list down. I appreciate that. Now, you know what? I'm not talking about
looks. Turn-ons.
I'm not talking about looks, okay? Because looks can definitely be deceiving and they will fade. But just off swag alone, Stephen Ott, yes. Okay? Yes.
He does have a type A personality, which, women like.
Okay. He comes in there kicking ass and taking names. Absolutely. Yes. And if you hadn't noticed, I'm an alpha female. So listen. Yes.
You don't want to be nobody you running over them and they scared to speak up. Right.
Not gonna work at all.
Yeah.
Somebody like Zeke. No, can't even do it.
Yeah. See, Professor Carey is type A, and sometimes women like a guy that's not, so they can run them.
Listen, I don't want to run no man. If I can run circles around you, I feel like I don't need you. That's just me. But hey, everybody is entitled to however they feel. I don't necessarily see Carrie as type A. She's interesting, but I don't see her as type A.
Yeah, no woman wants a man that's not protective or that's not going to look out for her. That's why, Jay, it's kind of hard to join your little midnight.
Girl, yes, I love it, Sheena.
It's hard to join your little midnight thing because we got to get stuff settled and then, come and join you.
Actually, I disagree. I love the midnight thing, personally, just because of my schedule. I'm a night owl, so I'm up all night.
Right.
So that works for me.
So part of the reason I did midnight is it's a lot of people that are on at the same time, other YouTubers that everybody kind of watch at the same time, all on at the same time. Okay. And then nobody is servicing half the country, the West Coast. So midnight for me is just 9 o'clock.
Boom. And there it is.
So you got to think on the other side of things. So I'm reaching a whole nother side of the people that is nobody's at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Like right now, they don't have nobody to watch. Like right now, it's 9 or 10 o'clock for everybody watching right now. And you all got somebody to watch. But what about everybody in California when it's 9 or 10 o'clock for them? Ain't nobody on for them. So I try to service.
Jay, have you
Friday, Sunday? I'm at this time and other for those.
So do you I don't know if you've done this yet because I'm kind of here and there. I will be better. I'll be more consistent in 2021. But what about some YouTube concerts?
Like what do you mean?
Well, there was just a concert this weekend with Ashanti, right?
I'm talking about like you have the watch parties like you're talking about on Twitch.
Right.
So let's do it live.
Oh, yeah.
And let's have a YouTube concert.
So who's going to perform? You want me to do stand up?
No, baby. Music. We're going to play some throwback music.
I can't do that. You can't do that on YouTube for copyright reason.
Not too old. I'm only 36. I don't know everything.
I love you too, baby. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's why I can't do it on YouTube. Yeah, you can't play anybody's music or concerts or
about it.
Yeah, so that's why you can't do that on YouTube. That's why I had to go on Twitch. And that's why, another good point, it's important to subscribe to other platforms because the rules are different on other platforms.
Jay, I can't keep up with all this mess.
Well,
Yeah, Jay,
that's another thing I can segue and show you, make it easy to keep up. All you got to do is go right here. And
that's not what I mean when I say I can't keep up.
Go right here.
That's not what I mean.
All the damn buttons right here, and then you'll be kept up. You ain't got to subscribe to nobody else. Just subscribe to me. Damn. Well, you got to watch it. Just go, and when you get a notification on these, then go check it out.
So what's your favorite app right now?
I don't really have one. I actually don't really like. They all have a positive and a negative. So like Twitch, I can't really organize the videos. They don't stay on your channel for long. So like the more I keep putting videos on, they eventually go away. So like you need to watch like the movie Spell with Omari Art. That's off now because I've made so many videos it gets bumped off. So it's only going to keep like maybe my last 50 videos. So like I did that documentary Enslaved with Samuel L. Jackson. That's gone. All the power stuff that I did, all the episodes, damn near all of those are gone because the stuff get bumped off. So you got to watch it and stay current. Whereas with YouTube, every video I put on is still here 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So that's a difference right there. But I can't play actual video and talk live on YouTube because of copyright, whereas I can on Twitch. But then I got a problem with making money on Twitch where I can on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So I can go back and forth on those two, or on Instagram I can do this, but then I can't do something else. On Instagram you can have all this stuff going on, but they don't pay you on Instagram. So you generating all of this attention to their platform, but the only way you can monetize your effort is to go off the platform and do deals with Fashion Nova, for example. That's what the women do. And so they get so many hits, and Fashion Nova pays them to wear the outfits and do this and that. But they do that. But like, I'm not putting on no outfits and stuff. And so now, you know what I mean? So now I got to start trying to market it and do this and that. And now that's taken away from me just making content. Now I got to reach out to these people. Then I got to submit this, do that. And I could just be getting paid directly, and I can just do my thing a lot easier without having to do that. So it's a lot different, plus those brands are more likely to reach out to those women because everybody going to be watching them a lot more type of thing.
Jay, that sounds like a unique business opportunity, sir. Okay, that you need to add a co-host, shameless plug, to your platform so we can make this money. Okay?
Boom! I see. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I wasn't looking on the thing. I'm glad I looked right at the time. Damn. We got to make sure we keep some more stimulus coming your way. You stimulate my everything.
Listen.
We gonna all be stimulated.
So on some real stuff, you know what? We were talking Sunday, and I was disclosing that I was the pastor's daughter, and I haven't been to church in over like a decade, right? To be perfectly honest with you, you are my tithes. I'm paying tithes to you, basically.
Oh.
And that's real talk. No, seriously.
Aww.
Real talk. So instead of, what I'm saying, going to church and doing it that way, since I am no longer active in the church community.
But you can reaffirm your membership. I do it all the time.
Yeah, it's not like that for me.
Okay. No,
yeah, I done been in church my entire life. Like, I am good. I don't want to life no more. Okay. My walk with God is still absolutely the Trump type. Maybe I shouldn't say Trump type no more, but it's definitely there. But yes, you know what I'm saying? Definitely just always doing something outside of myself. And you one of my favorite YouTubers. I tell you that all the time. And I like to put my money where my mouth is. So, hey, closed fist cannot gain anything. If I have it, you got it, and you know it. And that's why I show you the love that I do. So
I appreciate it.
Sound like you trying to steal my spot. I gotta fall back then, huh?
Nah, you ain't got to fall back. We ain't gonna fight, baby. Listen.
You gotta fight for the love, baby.
Listen, I don't fight for love. I don't believe in that.
It's enough to go around.
You rule and super rule. Don't you even worry about it. Because if it wasn't for you, I would not even have called in, darling. About it. Okay? All right. I'm waiting for your channel. In fact, I tried to get in touch with you. I want you to join those hair girls. Go follow them. I have some like 3 of them that I like following. So when you start doing your stuff, they can, boost your name. And make people come and follow you. But let Jay manage you. Manage your channel.
I just want 45%.
It's fine.
I'm just, girl, I ain't doing that. I'm just playing. That ain't
40, whatever.
Okay, Desiree. No, ma'am. I'm a day one. So he can be your teddy bear all day. But please understand, okay?
Hey,
Queen on the throne right here.
I love all y'all, man. Everybody, man.
Please leave me alone.
Man.
I don't want to hear that mess, Jay.
Y'all a blessing in my life. Everybody has been a blessing in my life one way or another. So I definitely appreciate it. And hey, the more we are together, if I grow, I'm take y'all with me. Hey, who knows where I may be one day. And then y'all be like, man, I remember this and that. Now he doing behind the scenes on this or saying this. And I'll be doing it. And y'all see, and
Speaking of behind the scenes.
Who knows what the Lord has to say. Don't say too much about if I think what you're gonna say.
All right, bye. I'm not. But I love Jay. He did. I love him. I love him. He's like my best friend.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I claim him as my best friend. He's my best friend.
That is so sweet. That's awesome. He definitely has brought a lot of smiles my way for sure.
I had a choice between his stream and one of my friends' streams. Guess who I chose?
Oh, well, we see where you at right now, so I guess we know. Go ahead. So what type of channel are you trying to get off the ground?
Hair. That's what she wants.
Me?
She wants hair.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Showcase them Tashas.
Listen, I wish you much success with that. My channel is going to be more of a lifestyle type blog with I guess the lives like this, where I'm going to have a segment on it where you guys can call in. It's going to be called Talk Your Ish with Trish. And basically you just call up and, hey, whatever's on your mind, words of wisdom, and of course, all things credit and finance, because I want my people to thrive. Like, we do not have to be walking around here broke and destitute. That is not the life. And it's a lot easier than we really know, because a lot of us just are not taught. And well, those of y'all that was on live Sunday, y'all know what it was. I told y'all about my credit journey.
And there's free money out here. You just got to get up and go get it.
Baby, listen, it really is not that hard. You see how easy I just put you on to that $1,000. There's a lot more where that came from.
Talking and grubbing, yeah.
What's good? Talking and grubbing.
Yeah. It's another person, got a good channel talking about sports and food. I made an appearance a while ago, and good brother. He's been on before. I forgot you supposed to come on, man, about the sports. I told you I said at the beginning. Who you got? Joe, what is I said Joe Montana, damn. Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers.
Joe Montana, who is that?
Legend, quarterback legend,
yeah.
He said, showing your age, Jay.
Yeah, man, for real. He used to be considered the greatest of all time till now everybody's Tom Brady. But
hell, I guess I'm showing mine too if I know who you're talking about.
Right. So let me ask, do any of y'all watch football? I don't really watch like I used to, but I keep up with what's going on, but I don't really watch as I used to.
I try to watch football because I hear that guys like when girls watch football so they can have something to talk about.
You just so considerate. You're a good woman right there. Look at that. She ready to do and compromise for the betterment of the relationship. You see that? Now all y'all need to do on your end is watch about 3-4 Lifetime movies.
That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So I can have something to talk about. Just all 1 or 2.
I watch no Lifetime movies for me. I don't watch no doggone Lifetime.
Woo! They killed me.
They're turning everything into a Lifetime movie.
No,
everything.
Man, you ain't lying. Okay.
Man, y'all need to stop. Y'all know Atlanta the best team it is.
Atlanta watching just like us.
They suck, bro. They horrible.
Right.
I'm just messing with y'all.
They ain't the Dirty Bird no more. Shit, dude.
Hey, speaking of Dirty Bird, that's a good point. Because Real Sports with Brian Gumble just had an episode and they was talking about the super fans and how they having a hard time now that you can't go to games. And so they got, what's her name? Miss Dirty Bird. What they call her? Miss Mama Falcon or something? The one woman that wears yes. She having a hard time now that she can't go. Her health is failing. Everything.
She is a legend around these Atlanta streets. Yes. And what you see with her, like, that is really how she walks around. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yes.
Yeah, they went to her house, everything, all Atlanta Falcon, all outfit, all of that, like, for real. But like, she having a hard time gaining weight, getting sick, this and that.
Wow.
Yeah, that was sad. Real Sports with Brian Gumble. It's pretty good, y'all. Check it out. To check out the different side of stuff.
I agree, Ben. He is trash. I'm over it at this point. Like, Atlanta, period. It's not even just our football team. It's us. Right. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what it is.
Well, your basketball, they doing good. Just that your football team suck.
So I just learned that there's supposedly some curse put on Atlanta because of
what?
Let me make sure I get this right. It made sense when I heard it, but something about when we built up something, whatever it was that we built, we had to tear down a church in order to build this. And I'm not talking about the new stadium because this has been some years ago, obviously, because Atlanta ain't won nothing, but whatever it was that they tore down, whatever it was that they were building, like I said, they moved the church out of the way and had to tear the church down. And somebody said that there's this old wives' tale that is the reason why Atlanta sports suck so bad. And when I heard it, I was like, you know what? That makes sense. Because it just does not make sense that we consistently get to playoffs, and every single time we get to the point of getting ready to win, it never happens.
Yeah.
Ever. So I'm over it.
About as bad as the damn Knicks almost.
Man, listen, you can have all of that. But I'm still a fan, though. I'll still be there. I can't wait till we can go back to games.
Right. Yeah, I know that's right. I don't know. Woo! I don't know when that's gonna be for me. It's gonna be some years, at least, before I could just be sitting there and doing that. I mean, I wouldn't even with a mask, I don't think I would go and even tell you. It ain't that deep to sit and watch a sport game for me. I feel you what you're saying. I'm just saying, I'm not thinking about it. I'm wondering when that will be. You know what I mean? For me is all I'm saying,
That's kind of how I feel about traveling right now. I am so ready to go and get the hell out of this country and travel abroad. But yeah, man. And my preferred method of traveling is cruising.
I always wanted to go on a cruise, and I never did.
My God, you just don't even know the type of fun. And
I was going to work on a cruise at one time. That was my goal at first when I was in college, because I was doing show production and video and stuff. And they was like, well, you can work on the cruises when you get out, and you can make money and be on the cruise and travel. And they got all the shows and stuff. I'm like, dang, that's cool. I might do that. But
listen, it is so much fun. Who knows how it's gonna be once it comes back? They say cruising will be back this year. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But
they were some of the worst victims at the beginning.
Yeah, because you're in such tight quarters. It's definitely gonna spread. Where else is it gonna go? But
One Journey, what's your thoughts on this situation, this pandemic, and what we got coming in the future and stuff? What are your thoughts?
When it comes to America, right? If you guys go to the World Health Organization website, a lot of countries are doing well. We're not doing well. And now Biden just got there, and he put like 100 days in, but we need to lock down. But then Nursey told us last week that they're not going to comply to the lockdown. So therefore, we got to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
I also think the food banks are contributing to people getting sick because you got to line up for the food bank, drive through the drive-through. They're giving you things, but you've been in there packing my box.
Yeah.
It's just America.
That's why that extra food benefits should help. You don't have to go there. You can go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or they have to find another way for distribution, like have Amazon bring it.
I mean, something they could, or the post office. Now here's another article I got right here, and you all chime in and tell me what you think. They're offering some people to get paid to take it. Would you get paid to take it?
No.
Let me hear from you, S. Young, because you're the youngest. You probably got the least to worry about. Not to say you don't have any worries, but the way that they paint the picture, I should say, is that younger people may be the least at risk. So why would you not want it?
Because I don't want to have COVID. plus, I'm afraid of needles, bro. So.
Oh yeah, you did say that before when you was on here.
I don't want that because it might affect your body, might affect your health, might affect your body, and you might not know, might die over it. So for me, for us, we got to be very cautious and very be careful about this COVID thing because we don't know what might lead to you.
Now, this right here, they saying that the online grocery service Instacart is going to give support stipend of $25 for shift leads, in-store shoppers, and full-service shoppers who get it beginning on February 1st.
Jay, there goes that federal dollar moving again, all that grant money.
Yeah.
They're doing something.
Yeah.
So have you guys heard the I'm sorry, full disclaimer. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist.
Well,
so here we go.
If
have
it's
you guys
real,
heard
it ain't a conspiracy, but go ahead.
Have you guys heard a conspiracy about COVID and why COVID exists? I know there's several theories out there, but so there's this prevalent theory that is going around right now.
You are so into these theories. Oh my god!
I
hear this theory, bro. Like I heard this theory. Like
listen.
Hey, I'm not saying you should believe them, but you should investigate some things.
That's all I'm saying. Just certain things that make you go, make you stop to think. So there's a theory that, okay, you know how they say that the virus originated in China, right? So somebody said, what if it's a point that China intentionally put this virus out here and sent it to the U.S.? How did they send it to the U.S.? Well, that's very easy to answer. 90% of the crap that we consume is made in China. Okay. Yeah. So it was sent here to the U.S. because they knew it was going to cause all of this calamity that we have now seen. And everybody has been in lockdown.
Girl, is that an elbow or party time?
Oh my God. Jay, behave yourself, sir.
I'm saying, what was that? I just looked and saw
it was her elbow. Stop it.
Okay, I didn't know what that was. All right.
CJ, don't start at this. Anyway, they were saying basically the point of this is all of the people that have been at home. What have we been doing since we were in quarantine? What's the only thing that you can do?
Stay home.
Stay home and do what?
Nothing.
Right.
Get on Amazon and shop. Everybody, all these online sales have gone up. So you can order your food online, you can order your clothes, everything is done online. And basically what China has done due to the tariffs that Trump instituted during his term in office, that was basically their way of getting the money back from us without having to go, have to deal with the tariff issue. And that made complete sense to me. So I'm just saying, just something just to think about.
Now this is the thing. One thing may be right, but I don't know if it connects. So I think that maybe it may not be necessarily from Amazon or shopping, but I do think that it was originated, they say, in Wuhan, China. It did happen after that tariff stuff and that battle. Exactly. And they did recorrect more than we did.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's not, I wasn't saying that it's coming from Amazon. I'm saying because most of the products are made in China. Okay. And Amazon is one of the biggest retailers. Anybody can sell stuff on Amazon. Okay. And so with that being said, with us buying all of this stuff, whatever it is that we are purchasing, if it's coming from China, how is the virus still spreading so fast if we're in quarantine?
Well, that's with the people that don't wear a mask and out there doing stuff and like Dave Chappelle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in Atlanta, and listen, they're everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere.
Right. I think what you're saying, Sweet, is right, but I don't think that the other part, that's where sometimes you got to be careful with one conspiracy, because if you tie in the wrong thing with it, then it can, not to say that maybe that ain't, but from everything, like people get food or whatever so far haven't necessarily got it. But I do think that they may have started it. It's already been said that's where it came from.
Right.
You know what I mean? We already know what happened with that, but the U.S. can't say they did that on purpose, because then everybody would want some type of retaliation. And you can't go and retaliate against China because for a number of reasons. They got most of our money. They hold most of the reserve currency than any other country. They got nuclear weapons. It's 1 billion people. We already in war for 20 years. That people keep forgetting that we in war for the last 20 years.
Come on, Jay.
So, you know what I mean? You can't really say that. So you kind of like leave it alone. You can complain a little, but they don't want you. It's nothing we can really do. Who want to go to war with China?
I wasn't implying that.
I don't want my son to go over there. Yeah, he said PlayStation. It's in the new PS5, PS5 19.
Paper boys, I wasn't saying that everything is coming from China. I was just making a point that a lot of the stuff that we order is made in China. That's what I was saying. Not ordered from China, made in.
Right. And so, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to pull up the World Health. And also, like, I don't go to World Health, but you can just go to Google. And I was going to show y'all this as well, but I have to come back to that.
You're right about that, Jay. But I look at the World Health scores in all the other countries and what they're doing and how they're being successful, and we're still crying. We're over 300,000.
We the worst. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the PS5 19.
What is the hype about this PS5, y'all? Somebody please enlighten me, because I have no idea. I mean, why is this a thing?
I'm not a PS5 guy. I don't know.
Well, I am.
Okay, so
I'm a gamer. My generation grew up with the games, like all of that. So I'm a gamer. But anyway, I don't play as much as I used to. I probably play a game maybe 2-3 hours a week, which really ain't nothing no more. So that's why I'm not going to buy it. But
appreciate that, John.
But so the PS4 is really good. Like the PS5 difference is no big of a difference. It's not like Nintendo to Super Nintendo, or an Xbox to the new Xbox, or any of that. That's not that big of a jump yet to me to see the worth spending $400 or $500. Other than people always want the new thing. Now, some people want to say Xbox better, this or that. Is not. You can go buy an Xbox right now. Don't nobody want that. So it's on the shelf at Walmart. I can buy it right now. You ain't getting no PS5 because it's better. It's young.
Don't be hating.
My son always talk about Xbox better, and I always tell him it's not. But we just joke, you know. At the end of the day, they all are pretty much the same now, and these games are so expensive. So like the games used to be $50 for the longest. Then when Xbox came out with the Xbox One, not Xbox One,
360.
Xbox 360, right? It went up to $60, and now games been $60 a piece now. Now they $70 a piece, and then the games they make, the gaming industry also, I don't like. They push out half-made games, and you got to get 1,000,000 updates before you get the full game. You got to pay for all this extra stuff and updates and packages and stuff. Back when I used to buy a game from Nintendo, it was all there. You had it all. I didn't have to go and buy this and pay for this car and stuff. And people pay a lot of money on this stuff. Like this one guy, when Grand Theft Auto came out, we was playing and the game had so many glitches and stuff. So we all was like robbing the bank and stealing the money. And we'd be like, well, hell, that's the spirit of the games. We might as well glitch and steal y'all money. That's what the game all about. Shit. And so we all had like $100 million or whatever real fast or whatever. And so we buying all this stuff. So then they patched the glitch up and we playing with this stuff. So as one guy I met on there, he trying to get, these aren't real cars. You know what I mean? This ain't a real damn Lamborghini. This is a damn, you don't even have a toy. This is inside of a video game world in your mind. This dude was,
I wasn't here.
What the DJ car?
Talking about, yeah, video games. So he was spending $300, $400, $500, $600 a night, real money, playing this. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He like, man, y'all got all these. I'm like, dude, this is fake. Why are you spending that much real money on this, dude? He couldn't even afford his internet bill, and he was running it off his phone. And he was talking about his phone bill be like $500 a month. I'm like, man, are you nuts? Are you nuts?
Phone do? Glow in the dark or something?
Because your phone is not meant to run no damn video game system over Wi-Fi. It's gonna kill your data. It's so much data going on a video game that if you try to run that on your phone data, you're gonna blow your stuff. You're gonna be paying so much money. So some people get confused with this stuff and start spending thousands and thousands of dollars on this stuff. These games make so much money. They make more money than anything. They make more money than movies. They make more money than music. They make more money than anything. Like when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, it's the #1 selling item ever pre-ordered. They made $1 billion on the first day. $1 billion. Better yet, pre-ordered. Wow. It was pre-ordered $1 billion. And that was damn near 10 years ago. It's still on the market. It's still being sold. People still buying this damn game. People still driving around in this imaginary world, spending all this money. I don't get it.
I don't know, because some cars are real. Some cars you see are real. I've seen them.
I'm saying they're in the game. You're not actually buying the real car.
Yeah, like you're not
paying $300 a month. That's a real car payment. He's paying that on a damn video game. Like that's a real car payment. You could actually get a real car for $300 a month. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's so crazy that people get into these games like that, man. I'm not buying it. Now, if somebody want to donate one, hey.
So you don't have a PS5?
Heck no. I don't have no PS5, and I'm not going to buy one. No time soon, at least. Maybe in a couple years, maybe. But then again, maybe I wouldn't, because the older I get, the less I have time or be interested in playing it.
I got you.
So like if I'm only playing, this is another thing. Like if I only could play a game or be interested to play 2 or 3 hours a week, I'm not putting no $500-$600 on that.
I'm not either.
You know what I'm saying? That's a waste. But
I could pay a small studio with some of that.
man, I could do a lot. I could invest it in my stocks.
So speaking of that, do you have any stocks in any of these games?
Actually, I did at one time, and then I sold it. I wish I didn't, but so I actually bought stock in the company that owns Grand Theft Auto.
Good.
Like,
okay.
They got the new one coming out, and that was THQ. And then they were owned by well, people think it's Rockstar, but Rockstar parent company is who you got to invest in. I can't remember. I'm trying to think what it was on the thing, but I should have kept it. And I was going to buy an EA at one time, but
you know about NVIDIA?
Yeah, that's the chip. So NVIDIA is the actual processing chip that they put into the game systems and into the computers to process it, which if you invest in NVIDIA, you kind of invested in the consoles, people buying them.
Mm-hmm.
And also in computer, which is a good thing. But NVIDIA, it went up, but it's still a good thing. But yeah, it's a good one.
It may be quite a bit, so I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure you is, especially if you got in at the right time. NVIDIA did some good moves at one point.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, Kramer on Mad Money loved NVIDIA for one point. He said he named his dog NVIDIA. For those who don't know, I do watch the stock market shows and stuff too. So I try to watch and have a broad base of different things to watch. And I don't try to just stay narrow and only watch things that echo what I already believe in. Then how would I know if I was believing in something that wrong or had the wrong ideas on something? So you got to keep an open mind, but that don't mean I'm ready to be fooled though. All right, we was talking about this a second ago and I got sidetracked a little, but One Journey was talking about the COVID cases or whatever, and you can see United States. Let's just go worldwide. And let me see. They had it on a different thing on here. They changed it a little, but you can see United States, worldwide. Anyway, you can see it was this other one that I had that I found where it was a list of all the countries.
Right.
And that's why I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it went. Let me see on news. I guess I gotta find it again. I thought I had it on here, but it was one where you could just go down the list and it had every country listed.
All right.
And the cases and everything. Let's see statistics. That's in there. They changed it. I used to just, when it was new, could type it right up and see. Let's see. Show off. 24.7 million. Oh, here's by state. California, 3.1, 35,000, 2.2 in Texas. So California, Texas got the most.
No
Florida, New York, Illinois. These is all the people with the states with the most population also too, though. So that was gonna make sense for Speaker. So you got SpongeBob playing. But anyway, you all be able to check it out and see. Forever learning. That's right, man. If you think you know it all, then you already made a mistake.
Hey, Jay, can we do the MLK quotes?
Go ahead. Let's hear it. You're more than welcome to. You want me to kick it off, or you got one?
No, I want you to kick it off.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have one prepared right now. I know you brought it up the other day, but I don't have one prepared.
To do it, then we don't have to do it.
No, that's okay. I bring up MLK quote. That's the one thing, man. You guys, Google, man. You guys are so fortunate, young people today.
Listen, could you imagine if quarantine would have happened back in 2000? Back when we were taking over for the 99 and the 2000. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Man,
oh my God.
Y2K, how people thought then, we would thought it was about to be the end of the world.
Doggone dial up internet. AOL, you got mail? You call somebody out, their phone still busy.
Man, for real. We had to get a separate phone line just to use the computer. Okay. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that. I was telling somebody young the other day that, and she was like, why? I'm like, because that's the only way you can use it. If somebody called you, you go miss that, or it's gonna block up. You go hear like a fax machine or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was slow.
Young, you don't know that about that one, do you, baby?
Know about what?
That dial-up internet. You call somebody's house and they online, and you can't get through because they online.
Yeah, I know, right?
Listen, and it was slow as all get out. Come on, man.
Yeah, AOL. You know how when it start up, you got that first part, then that running man, then
oh yeah, the three little things. And you used to have to pay to get on the internet.
I seen it, but I didn't pay.
I seen it. Yeah, you couldn't even get on the internet for free. Now the internet is free.
The AOL, I know I seen it, but I never really paid attention to it.
They used to give away the little free trials at McDonald's.
It's the sound. It's the sound that I just heard the sound. Like just
right. Now hold on. I got this a good quote right here. It's the first one, but it's actually a good one if you think about it. It's actually deep. Lightning makes no sound until it strikes. You know, sometimes people think it's nothing happening until you hear it. No, it was still something about to happen. You know what I mean? It didn't make that sound, you know what I'm saying, until it strikes. So, you know, maybe all this stuff, that's a good example maybe of what happened with the storm the Capitol. You know, that was the strike. It made the sound, but it's been lightning, you know, in a bottle all this 4 years, you know. When it finally struck, everybody heard it, but some people heard it and recognized it in the sky before it struck.
Yep.
You know. You don't always
have to wait. Hold up. Make that comment again. What'd you just say?
So sometimes you can see the lightning flash, and then you don't hear you don't hear it until it strike. So some people saw the flash and recognized it. So some people saw all the craziness that's been said and going on the last 4 years, and some people didn't.
Okay,
correct.
And some people didn't actually get it till it actually struck. Well, you know, sometimes it didn't make the sound till it strike, but it was still there, you know. So it doesn't mean that it still wasn't a powerful force at work, you know. And sometimes people don't recognize things till it's too late.
Hey Jay, CJ needs an update. What are we doing? He wants an update.
CJ, what you need an update with, man?
CJ wants us to get up on Narcos. That's all. He just wants to hear you say that. That's it. At the end of the day, that's what he's wanting to hear. So
the enemy of a friend, the enemy was never with lightning. They know it was gonna strike, and they hear the friend tell them it was lightning and the enemy. Take that with you.
Y'all are a mess.
I stayed on these people internet for a week.
Man, listen.
That's what you used to get on people internet. They didn't have a lock on it, and you get it on for free. I used to do that too. A week. I stayed on some people for months, years. I used to hop on people all the time. That was what we used to do. It's fine. Open Wi-Fi.
I used to love walking past people's house and my Wi-Fi kick on. I just stand there.
Now, while you're talking about that, if we're gonna talk about that, what about buying minutes for your phone?
Oh man, you know I had an argument with somebody just, 2 days ago because I said you don't understand. Your generation been born with a phone your whole life. She tried to correct. I ain't get my first phone till I was in like middle school to like 7th grade. That's born with a phone.
Yes.
What is you talking about?
Yes.
You 7th grade. What the hell business you talking on 7th? Don't you know you have to be a doctor or a lawyer to have a phone?
There's a way. Nextel, baby.
Right.
Them Nextel phones. The big old phone.
I remember when my god sister got the cell phone with the bag. Her daddy used to let us use it. Boy, we thought we was doing one.
What about your car phone? Did you ever have a phone? The car phone?
Yes. I remember my uncle, when I was first started driving, he let me use his Lexus. He had a 1990 Lexus. It was, Lexus LS 400. Man, I'm riding all over the damn city.
Yes.
We all over the place.
Yes.
I've been gone so long, I'm bumping the music playing. I hope he ain't watching. He gonna be like, you tore up my damn car? No, I ain't tearing up, but I did have a hell of a time, okay? Everybody. And I guess I was gone too long. I'm bumping the music, then all of a sudden the music going down low. I'm like, no, what the hell? The damn phone ringing. I like, what? I pushed the button. He like, man, where you at with my damn car? I'm like, oh,
yeah.
My bad, Unc. I'm on the way.
Tasha, I know about that call me after 9 o'clock. Oh, I was the queen of call me after 9. Okay.
Right.
Let's get on the weekend minutes. Okay.
Right. For real.
I had
time to say that, Distro. What y'all remember about that 143? Somebody let me know what they know about 143. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
About upside down.
143. What's 143?
You might have got me on that one, or I ain't remember.
Here we go. It was that pager. You get your doggone beeper, you get the 143, the I love you.
Okay, that's what I thought. Right. That's what you thought you was slick. And you know, women always did that to guys, and we be trying to think, what that? She always come up with something creative. What is this one? And y'all always got some stuff we got. 130, I know you was putting stuff upside down. You too creative with the emojis. I know you was typing stuff.
Man, listen. Yes, the new
generation or something. It was someone that everybody used to put or something. I remember.
Yes, listen. Yes, you are gonna learn some numbers tonight, CJ. For real. There was all kinds of code. If you was the side chick, it was a code for that. Don't ask me how I know.
Look at you, busted.
I know about it too.
Right. Listen, I ain't afraid to admit it. I ain't who I used to be, okay? But listen, there was a code for every freaking thing. Don't even get me started on the whole sidekick.
Boy, no, before that, I thought I was doing one when I had the pager where you could get the sports scores and the news updates and stuff. Boy, it'd be like, hey, Jay, man, what's the Bulls score? Hold up. Doo. Hey, man, the Bulls won. Man, that's tight. Boy, I thought I was like in the future, boy. And then if a woman wanted to send me a message, when they would call, they could either press 1 and just put in a number, or press 2, and then it would let them talk to an operator. And then they would be like, yeah, they would tell them something, then they would type it, and it would come across my pager. And you know what? I still got that pager sitting right over there.
You know what? Pagers are absolutely going to make a comeback. And yes, Desiree, how about them ringtones? The songs for a ringtone. Come on now.
Oh,
listen.
Man.
Listen.
I remember when that first came out. Now, I never had a two-way pager. By that time, I was done with pagers, with two ways. Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah, hey, all them AOL chat rooms, boy.
You guys heard
people got stories about those.
I have one.
What's your chat room story?
So that's how I got my first daughter.
Ooh,
okay.
I told you they got stories about those. Okay.
That was definitely how she came to be. Ooh. Absolutely.
Boy, it's going down in the
it used to go down in them chat room.
Hey, for real.
So you have to tell them that in the chat room that you was pregnant.
No, she said that's how she got her daughter.
That's how I got that baby. That's
go
how
ahead and tell S. Young, because he don't know what that chat room life was like.
My God, John, you are so right. Them chat rooms are definitely. Listen, I am so glad. I I, Sweet Serenity, am so glad there was no social media out during my time. Let me tell you something. I definitely would have been viral. I'm just telling you that. Okay.
So
yes, CJ, I got pregnant through text. That's exactly how it happened.
So as young, one thing AOL, what the chat rooms was, is when you go on the, first of all, you had to go, when you went online, you went to a page like AOL or something. You didn't just like go on Safari or Google or some search engine. You went to an actual page, Yahoo or AOL or something. And then they would have like a news story on the middle and different stuff. And then at the bottom, it'd be chat rooms. It'd be like gay or men seeking men or women or single in Atlanta or ready to mingle or adventure time or, you know,
Sweet Serenity.
Black seeking black or, you know, black seeking white or all kind of stuff. And people will go in there, you click into whatever thing you want, and people will just be in there typing. It'll be somebody saying their screen name is Sweet Serenity. And then it'll be somebody saying their name is X Young, and they'd be like, hey, so where you at? Oh, I'm here. They'd be chatting, and then they'd be like, okay, let's go meet up.
Yep.
No. Me back in the days, I used to chat through Kick. That was it.
Let me tell you about Kick. So my daughter told me about Kick. Right? Okay, so that lets me know about age.
Kick.
She called me one day and she was telling me a story about somebody that was bullying her at school. And I was asking her what happened. And she was like, well, this girl kicked me and I went ballistic. Like, what the hell do you mean somebody kicked you? Okay. I'm not one of them parents with the whole, you know what I'm saying? Walk away, go get a teacher. Somebody kick you, you know what I'm saying? You bust their head to the white meat, point blank. End the story. So y'all can tell I'm very animated and I get, you know, dramatic a lot of times. She let me calm down. She was like, so mom, Kick is an app, kind of like Facebook. And I was just stuck for like 10 minutes.
Like Kick? Like, what's that?
Yes, that is the stupidest name for an app. Okay.
Right. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about either at first.
Oh, them days, Kick.
Right.
Natasha, are you originally from Atlanta? I just want to know because I don't know if this is an Atlanta thing or not. But hit me and let me know if you are, because this is really
about a lot of transplants in Atlanta.
Listen, don't get me started on that.
Yeah, that's why they say Atlanta. That's one reason I heard why Atlanta teams never win. Ain't nobody from Atlanta, so nobody cares about the teams and go support because everybody root for other places. You got fans from everywhere.
As a natural born, Georgia born Atlanta peach, you know, we welcome all the transplants, but at the same time, I'm just gonna leave it right there.
It's horrifying because there's a lot in Lincoln Mall. There's a lot.
Boy, see, the thing is, when they transplant, then they need to go ahead and leave their teams behind and switch up to the A-town, huh?
I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'm not gonna say anything.
I hear that. Hey, I've been living where I've been living for way too long, and I still ain't giving up on the Bears, even though I don't got no real reason to stick with them. The Super Bowl shuffle was a hell of a year. Okay.
So did you guys have the phone chat lines that you would call into that was exactly like the
party line type stuff? I done met some people on that before now, and
okay. So that's where the real fun comes in.
Right. I didn't really like to
tell y'all some stories about that. Woo. Like I could really tell y'all some stories, but again, this is a family channel, so I'm gonna leave it alone right now. But
You said
No,
yeah,
at the time, because I was using Kick at the time in middle school, and it definitely told me that's when I started growing up, because it showed me things that I was really wasn't ready for, like really adult things.
Yeah, it's, you know what? So it is funny because now I really do feel like darn near grandma, to be honest with you. When I sit and I listen to my 15-year-old and the stuff that she comes and tells me, it's just like y'all's generation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got access to a lot of stuff at a young age.
Wow. Yeah.
Like we used to have to sneak and get VHS tapes some stuff.
There you go.
Get it instantly.
Now, all thing you got to do is go onto your Zoom classroom, because that's what happened to her earlier this week.
Wow.
Yes, she showed it to me. Like, she brought her laptop in here and showed it to me. Like, so this is what we're doing in class today.
Wow.
And I'm talking about like some quadruple X.
What? That was part of the curriculum?
No, somebody hacked it.
Okay.
One of the students took over the class.
What?
And yes.
You ain't got to get on how we got the quadruple X, but how is he
Burlington Throat Factory, all of that.
How he take over the Zoom class though?
The hell if I know.
Because it's so simple. The system and software is easy to hack into. It is. Press one button and you controlling everything. Especially if you computer point.
I sure didn't know about that.
I keep hearing this about Clubhouse. I haven't been on Clubhouse yet.
I never heard of Clubhouse.
Clubhouse is for people with businesses, because all my business friends got one, and I ain't got no business, so I can't get it.
Y'all got business.
It's not really about businesses. Then
that's what all my friends and stuff that I know with their entrepreneurship and like. Add me on Clubhouse. I ain't got no job. Ain't nobody asked me to add me on Clubhouse. So it got to be a job thing.
No, it's not really a job thing. Just like AOL and Kick chat rooms. Just chat room.
But why they ain't add me though?
They trying to.
You got an invite?
No, because I ain't got no job. Everybody with a job
got a business chat. It's not a business thing. It's just a chat room.
You might have to go back and take another look at it. Maybe you didn't see something that they said or something.
Okay.
Getting ready to get up out of here, but before we go, One Journey, you got any chat room or old school online stories you want to share?
She said, She said, I ain't gonna put my business out there like that.
Right. She got
I remember when I was on Black
face now. So you say, no, it's too late now. You ain't heard none coming up. I know you heard some.
I fell asleep on you Monday night, and I think I fell asleep on you Wednesday. I'm awake now.
All right. So now that you're awake, what you ain't heard? You still ain't remembering the story?
No.
Nothing you want to share?
No. All I know is I paid a lot of bills.
Boy.
Minutes ran out quickly. I had one.
Oh my God, girl! Yes, yes. And that was back in the day. Hey, how many phone lines did y'all have growing up? Like, was it only one phone line? Because I know we had. Let me think. 1, 2. We had 4. So my mom operated a business. So we had her business phone, the main house phone. I had my own phone line, of course, because I had to stay on the chat line. Okay, had to stay on that chat line.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, I thought I was doing one when I got my own phone line. Then I had the 100-foot cord.
Yep. Oh, don't even start about Black Planet. Listen.
Boy. Oh, Black Planet.
That's a whole nother hour-long conversation we could get.
You ain't lying. But I never met anybody online before. I met some people on the chat line before, and everybody else I met in person to person. I never met a person online before.
Really?
Never.
Does that still hold true now?
Yeah.
Really?
To this day, I never met a woman online first and then actually saw her in person and developed a relationship. Never. That never happened. Anybody I ever dated or met, I mostly 99% I met all in person. I'm either driving by or saw you and I stopped, talk, develop a conversation, get your number, then we start talking. Now, I never really met anybody else any other way. I have met a couple people on the chat line. But
Jay, I'm going to have to do a story time for you of my Match.com experience from 2012.
Oh,
It is a doozy.
that's around, okay. They don't.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good on online dating. Y'all can have that.
Right. What you mean back then, boy? That was just the other day.
No, I didn't say that. She said, online dating?
Yes, y'all can have online dating. I'm good with that. After that experience, no, it was not a match, CJ. Not at all. Not at all. But some of these stories, I have 3 of them. Yeah, totally turned me off from online dating. Won't ever do it again. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not on any online apps.
No, I'm cool on that. Yeah.
I never.
Jay, you know you got to stop playing.
No, hey, if I would have been in my time, I would have. Though I ain't gonna lie. If I was on the market in my time and that was out, I would have had it, and I would have been a swipe. It would have been a swipe, maybe a streak on my. No, I'm just. But I would have definitely checked it out. But
I have a cousin who is on Tinder currently, and he did a social experiment. As a matter of fact, he put it up on his Facebook page just to kind of see what kind of response he was going to get. I'll make it quick. So he was saying that he was getting a lot of undesirable women, I guess, reaching out to him through Tinder. So he wanted to see if he changed his profile up and put something completely outrageous on his profile, what type of attention it'll get. So he put on there that how do I say this? PC, that he likes to partake in cuisine.
He like catch of the day.
Not the catch of the day, the red light special.
Man, what?
So
he like cocktail sauce on more than just shrimp.
Okay.
So Red Lobster ain't the only place he been.
No. Jay, go Google what the red light special song was actually about.
Red light special song
with TLC.
Yes, go Google what the song was actually about.
I thought I knew, but
no, it's not.
During Aunt Flo's visitation. Okay, I'll do my homework. Go ahead.
Oh, you said what is the demeanor of it?
Hold on, you don't need. We get back to that. Go ahead.
Because I can tell you what.
You know what TLC? You know what
was it about?
Right.
Can I say? I don't want to
say it as creative as you can. You know.
Do I really have to say this?
Well, you said you knew.
It was about posterior action, okay?
Yeah,
like
bang,
the Hershey Highway.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he
how easy that was, man. The Hershey
like
Highway.
Red lights, like doing it in the red lights at night. My mom told me about it.
See, y'all. Okay, now first of all, hold up. Now, young, I don't know how old you are, baby, but listen. What you know about the red light special? Let me find out.
I was playing it.
Let Auntie find out that you out here having fun in the red light special.
No, I was playing it because my mom, she had the CD, so I was playing it. Then my mom, she had to break it down.
Leave my elbow alone. Irritating.
Anyway, homeboy got like 220 hits within an hour.
Get out of here. They really like that, huh?
And I'm talking about people getting pictures.
Girls have expanded their horizons as well as other things.
Jay, this is 2021. Let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of stuff you may be into, but whatever you're into, multiply that times 25 for today's youth. Because some of the stuff I done heard.
Woo. Man,
it will make you blush.
I'm sure
probably tell you a lot about it.
Right. As I have, gotten older, I have seen people, a little more loose in what they consider to do or not do these days. Uh, and that's a
Yeah.
whole other thing.
I got some stories now. Listen, my story times would be lit. Y'all would.
We're gonna have to go
definitely
ahead
enjoy
and make these part of the membership for the members only.
Let's
That
do
way we
that.
can keep it. Yeah, we can keep it lit. Then we can say whatever because it's not for the public. It's only for that. And then don't have to worry about all the other stuff.
Natasha, come on, girl. Stop. Please stop this.
So she says she catfish or profile with a trans to catch the straight men. So you saying all the straight men in Atlanta want a trans?
Like catfish?
Why would you want them though? The experimental purposes.
She's weeding them out. That's the whole point. So if they respond to her thinking, they're responding to this trans, then basically she knows that they are on the down low.
Then avoid them in your selection.
It's a show on Netflix that's actually
beautiful.
What everybody's talking about. It's called The Circle. It's a social experiment. People put fake profiles up there to win the money. Everybody get eliminated to win this money. This one guy played like he was a girl and got all type of response. And at the end, like when you lose, you get kicked off the show, one by one, you get a chance to go meet them. So he met the girl he thought was a girl, was a whole guy, was pissed off. But they, for show purposes only, they decided to be cool and cordial. But it's real good. It's on Netflix. It's called The Circle. So
they actually stopped doing that with that one day show. Yeah, because
somebody got killed doing that.
Yeah, he killed. Yeah. He played it off cool on the show, and then after he killed him for embarrassment. So they stopped doing that because you can't. That's almost like entrapment. You just set this dude up. You got him looking, and he felt like he was embarrassed and made a fool of for the show. And then everywhere he went, he felt people was gonna laugh at him, so he did that. Not saying he was right, he was wrong. He shouldn't have did that, but they was all wrong. He was the worst though, because when you kill somebody, you can't make that up.
You can't bring them back either.
You can't bring that back, So that's the ultimate right there. But
I don't understand. Well, never mind.
What,
I say that for the clubhouse or whatever the members only is. Never mind.
We're gonna have to go ahead and do that.
I guess I will.
I'm getting ready to get out of here. One Journey, I'll let you say a little something before you go. All right.
We had a good show.
All right.
We had a good show. Everybody participated. We talked about what you said we wanted to talk about. We know what movie is coming. What time?
It's a good one. We're gonna check out some stuff on Netflix. I'm trying to decide still, but I will put it on the community tab.
You're gonna have one at 8 and another one at 9.
I've been saw it. You said Jay yesterday. The Night Stalker. I saw that show. Ben saw it.
Oh yeah, you liked it?
No, because it made me stay all day. I was looking at my window just to make sure. Had my window open, just make sure it was like. I got my
well, he dead. He been dead.
Yeah. Because I was like, I had to show this. All he dead. I was like, okay.
You safe.
Okay, so Jay, I know I'm probably late to the party. So when you have a membership, is that how you get your name kind of highlighted when you are doing these chats?
Yeah, like how her name is highlighted.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Thing. Yeah.
So, I get it.
Yeah, okay. That's how. If you see people's name highlighted in green, they are members.
Gotcha. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. There you go. Good question. So I appreciate it.
So much fun.
Yeah, definitely. Tamika, you want to say something before we get out of here? What you want to tell CJ about your elbow?
Hey, listen, tell him to have good
drink.
Tell him he gonna catch it on the top of the elbow smash off the top rope. CJ, you better stop.
You know we love you, Meek. It's all fun, baby. It's all love.
You know, you just my damn elbow, it ain't.
You know he was loving.
I know what my elbow look like. Ain't right. Yeah, why he want to talk about my elbow? Ain't nobody gonna talk about them Dumbo ears in his picture. I mean, good.
story.
You know.
No, Benny, they haven't released the form yet. So on the next live, if it is put out, I'll make sure I get you that information. I promise. I will not forget about you. I've made myself a note of it.
Oh, he said wear long sleeves next time. Oh, okay. All right.
Don't pay him no attention.
I ain't paying him no attention. What he need to do is talk about why I ain't got my wig on. Talking about some goddamn elbows. Talk about my hair or something.
Yeah. He wasn't beat it though. He think he funny sometimes. But anyway, maybe we might watch Your Honor. We'll see. I got to see where everybody at.
Oh, I did put one other show, Jay. I don't know if you watch it or are interested in it. I like it. Some of the acting is a little, but it's the storyline and the plot is pretty good. Family Business, BET Plus.
Okay.
Yeah. So they are on season 2 now, I think.
That's the Tyler Perry show or something, man.
No, that's Carl Weber.
Okay.
But like I said, I think you'll like the storyline of that. It's kind of Power-esque, kind of.
And then like
same
cemetery or something, or somebody
Say that
died.
again.
Somebody died in the show, left them the business or something. I think so. Okay, I'm thinking of Queen Sugar or something, maybe.
Yes, Queen Sugar. Now listen, Queen Sugar is that show.
Oh yeah,
Queen Sugar is that show. But yeah, check that out.
It
is bootleg, Whitney. I agree. You know, Darren DeWitt Henson, his acting is he overdoes it for me sometime, but I can watch him all day. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Yes. Like I can watch sex all day. Yeah.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
They saying you looking like Nia Long over here.
I have heard that a time or two.
Nia Long.
I have heard that before. I get Nia Long, Vivica Fox, and Queen Latifah all day, every day.
Wow.
I even got bumped up.
I could see Queen Latifah. Yeah.
I got bumped up for first class flight because somebody actually thought I was Queen Latifah. One of the flight attendants thought I was Queen Latifah. No, I'm serious. That's another story time. Thought I was Queen Latifah, and then I was just, oh my God, very modest. And I got first class seat. So yeah.
See, that's funny. That reminds me of this, and I'm gonna show y'all this before we go. This.
Yes, Lim, all day, every day. I'm glad you know that's right.
All right. This right here is probably the same person that think you was Queen Latifah. This person here that think this is Dave Chappelle, Fox News.
Wow. Hakeem Woodbine.
Right.
Are we still on this all black people look alike mess? Are we serious?
Right.
Wow.
And some people they talk about why they got his back because they don't know what the hell they talking about.
It'd be like a compliment when you get compared to one.
Yeah, but not when you the news. There ain't nobody on the street. You supposed to know what the hell you talking about. That just show how much they be researching they stuff and putting out stuff they be talking about. You don't even know who Dave Chappelle is. How you gonna be man, that's a whole nother story. So you can't get that right. We got problems. Anyway, y'all been great. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for watching. Everybody for joining. And I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow on Twitch and everybody on Sunday, everybody else. And I'm out of here. Y'all take care.
Love y'all. Have a good night.
Stay safe.
Speaker. Bye, one. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Good night.